Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, during that first one, I know that some of the sponsors were like, well, I'm not really sure what's going on here, but now that we're 3 months in, it is actually pretty amazing the amount of people that are hitting me up behind the scenes going, yes, we want you to host our game. And that's exactly what I want to do. I want to give a safe place for the token communities that don't want to run their own poker area because it's pretty labor intensive, and it's a big difference in between having just a poker area where a few people get together and you can type back and forth. It's a whole nother thing whenever you broadcast it onto YouTube. You have the commentary going on, and I happen to have found my niche, and I found something that I'm really good at, and I love doing the broadcast. So here we are. Going forward, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Starting to get some messages in, and I think we should run the Chatette commercial. Did you even know that there was a Chatette commercial at DDC? Yeah. Are you? You're busy being an artist, man. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm actually going to start it up here while we're busy sitting here in the spaces, and this is how I simulcast. We can keep on talking here in the spaces, and I can run commercials on the YouTube broadcast, and that's how the sponsors get their name up on the YouTube broadcast, and then the individual communities, they can go back and they can share that broadcast. Like I'm getting ready just to start the Chat It commercial right now. Here we're checking out the Chatette with the Lord Galaban Broadcast Studio. This is a fairly new token, just created a little while ago, but they are a sponsor of the Poker Collab tournament that's going to be happening every single month. They're sponsor this month, so let's go ahead and check them out. Chatette Soul is the tagline on X. This is their X page. We can hit their Chatette coin XYZ right here. We'll pop over there. This is what's on it. You can hit their deck screener from there, go to X, and join into their Telegram. It's a very small Telegram, so now would be a good time to join in. About 500 people in their Telegram. This is what it should look like. It shows 583 people, 145 online in the Telegram, having all kinds of fun there. Go back over here real quick. We'll go down. There's a little bit community called. We delivered Chatette. They actually have a merch shop already, so congratulations. All time highs hitting it up. Some of the better things the longer you hold Chatette. So this is the Chatette coin. We'll go ahead and check it out. They launched about 8 days ago. Very nice growth so far. So far, it's been doing very well. 439 holders, 41K volume. This quickly in, sitting at a 551K market cap, 78K in liquidity. So it's a good liquidity to a market cap, and doing very very well. 50 or 41K volume means that there's some decent movement going on with this, and you know what, it's very nice movement. Guy buys, sells. Looking at that all-time high, it's right there. It looks like 573,000, so they're not all that far from an all-time high. Come and check out Chatette. Come and have some fun, get to know the community, and can't wait to see you on the poker tables, everyone. Bye. Audio, bring back up the microphone audio on the broadcast, and we are back to live broadcasting. This spaces on YouTube as well. This is the Ham Radio Poker Tournament today, everyone. Hope everyone's having fun, and if you like what you see, I don't ask you to do it, but if you want to get notifications on when these poker games are going on and when the broadcasts will be up on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the notification bell on YouTube as well as on X. And if you like the people that you're listening to, go ahead and give them a follow as well. I know that some of these space hosts, they say in order to get up on the stage, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. Nah, we're all human beings. I'm not really built that way. And if you want to follow somebody and you like what they have to say, then give them a follow, because you never know when a little bit of something is going to hit your ear where you're going to go, "Oh my god, did they really just say that?" And Coco is in the building for Pepe Verse. Coco, would you like to be one of the co-hosts today and rep the Pepe Verse over here in Ham Radio? Or Cujo might be dropping in and out, in and out. I think he's having problems with his connection. But Coco
You're
over
just a
there.
good guy.
He
He's a
said
great
something
host
about
too.
VPN.
I know we've got a few messages, so I'm gonna let
Good
Evan
morning, boss.
talk a little
Good morning.
bit.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, Coco. How are you doing today? Are you looking forward to poker?
I'm doing amazing. I got to come over here. Yeah, I got a lot of friends over here in the audience. I freaking love this crowd. And yeah, man, my boy Dirty's playing today, and I got to show up and see what's gonna happen, because it's too damn exciting to miss it on a Sunday morning. And I got a lot of weed.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
let's see. Give me a few seconds from Cujo. Adil says, okay, multimillionaire, got it. What's your, okay. Kevin's asking what the ID is. The ID is up there. If
No,
you
no,
want.
I got it.
Okay.
I got the ID already. I already put it up, but I'm stuck now. Like, how do I get to the club? Because I've
Oh.
already searched it.
Okay, if you search for club number 887860, it should bring up Gas Station Sushi. Or you can click on the link up in the Jumbotron, and it should take you right to Gas Station Sushi as well.
It says it's waiting for approval or something like that.
Okay. I just need to know what your club name is, and I go in to the applicants list, and I'll approve you.
Multi-millionaire.
Okay,
I was in a rush, so I wrote it wrong, but you'll understand that.
Yep, I'll find it here. We'll scroll on down. And this is a perfect way so that people, oh, you know what? I might want to turn on the main screen. There we go, to where people can see what I'm doing. This is how I get people in. I bring it over here, and there's Multimillionaire. Got it. You are approved. So now you can sign into the game there, Kev.
Perfect.
I'm sure there might be a few other people. We'll go back over here. We'll see. We've got 40 people signed up right now into the free roll. We got about 20 minutes to go until game time. And as of right now, there will be 4 people making a little bit of cheddar from the game today. And the winner of this tournament today from Ham Radio Poker is going to walk away with a dead duck. Wow. I'm still just in just a wee bit of shock there, Texas Crypto Chris. And if anybody else wants to talk about what's going on, DDC, do you want to talk about anything else with the dead ducks there, or do you think that you've pretty much covered everything you want to say?
Yeah, no, this is about poker, man. This is cool to see. So it's awesome because my wife a few years ago bought me a Texas Hold'em poker table.
Oh, nice.
And had all my chips and got into it pretty big for a while.
So are you going to play in today's game?
No, not today.
Oh, okay.
I'm meeting Monkey in a little bit. I'm going to be heading out soon.
Oh, so that's why Monkey's not in here. He's getting ready to go out and have some fun in the real world.
Yeah, I know. It's funny. We got to disconnect sometimes.
Yeah, right. And whenever I set up this space, that's basically what I told him. I was like, hey, do you guys want to take a break and I'll run the space? And if you guys want to stop in, you can. And everybody was like, yeah, do it. And I was like, I can do that because I know how to host quite well. It's been a while since I really went back to hosting, but once you've been a space host, it really doesn't take a whole lot just to fall back into what you're doing and to get back into the rhythm. So DDC is going to be dropping off. Thank you for joining us and telling us all about the dead ducks, to where we have a little bit more of that information. I know you got to get out there with Monkey.
I did forget to mention.
Yeah.
We have a giveaway going on right now. If you do mint a duck, it's I think 10 have entered the giveaway, but it was the next 50 people who mint a duck get entered to win $250 of Chedette. And they're also going to win a Dead Ducks t-shirt. So our merch is going to be coming out. We're going to have a website with some cool t-shirts and hats. And so they're going to get one of the early one of the first shirts coming out after the Founding Feathers get all their merch.
There we go. I just found the post, just posted it up there onto the Jumbotron. So the ducks are marching. The Chat.et meme coin is flying. Next 50 ducks, number 374 to number 425, qualify for the $250 giveaway in Chat.et and a Dead Ducks punk rock tee. And you know what else you get whenever you mint? You get a dead duck.
Yeah. Who needs a live one, right?
Now, I want to know, is there any of these dead ducks that are hanging in a Chinese restaurant's window, DDC? Or is that going to be like something you can think about later on down the line with other ones that you do? That might
That
be
could be
like a
some-
nice little insert if you have like a Chinese window with a dead duck
that
hanging
could,
in it.
yeah, that could have been something to think about. That's interesting. Yeah, I am really proud of how the backgrounds came out. Everything. I see them, and I want the ones other people have. So check them out if you haven't. I love how they came out, and I'm very proud of them.
Hey, could I throw something out there? Could I throw something out there about the dead ducks?
Yeah,
So
go ahead,
I'm an artist, and man, dude, let me tell you something. So many of these dead ducks that you guys are putting out, they get my attention. But there's one that I love, and it's like he's like in a prison cell, just scribbling furiously onto a desk, man, and I like fucking relate to it so well. But dude, I love it. Hey, man, you guys' art is so cool, dude. And if you just look, you got a lot of attention to detail. You guys got a lot of cool shit in the background that people look. And I like punk rock music. I grew up on it. So Dead Ducks are definitely one of my favorites.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Go get yourself one. Get you a PFP and get you a part of the flock.
And one of the other things I want to also let you know about DDC is that if you ever want to sit down and have like a 1 hour chat and talk about the dead ducks, and we can go over the actual mint, we can go over all of the NFTs, we can go over everything that actually led you to the dead ducks, hit me up behind the scenes and I will set up a 1 hour AMA to where me and you are up on a stage and we're doing nothing but talking about dead ducks, and I'll broadcast it for you, man, so that you have that video.
100%. I'm in. Count me in, man.
Yeah, just hit me up behind the scenes and we can set it up for any time that I'm basically open. Best times are on the weekends. Sometimes on a weeknight I can do it, depending on whether or not if I'm out on the road, because I do drive a semi Monday through Friday, and that's my relaxation, is driving a semi daily.
Well, I don't know
Isn't
how
that
relaxing
something
that
else?
is with all the drivers out there.
Yeah, well, I drive along the Front Range. I drive for a company that has stores in New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Colorado. So those are the states that I drive in. And whenever I go into Denver, it basically drives me nuts. But for the most part, I am out on open roads where there's not a whole lot of people, so it ain't too bad. So yeah, definitely hit me up if you want to do that, DDC, because I would love to learn a whole lot more about the dead ducks, and I'm quite sure that we could fill up an hour easily.
Easily, dude. There's so many. They're wicked cool coming out, man. I'm looking at more of them right now. I mean, I love this stuff.
Yeah, Coco knows how I can fill up an hour pretty damn quick. Last night, right, Coco?
You better believe it. We look at a hell of a lot of Moonsters last night. Yeah,
Right?
dude, there's so many NFTs good coming out now. It makes me excited for the artwork. I'm out here in the space for the artwork. I'm not a trader. So I lock into all the projects that just got badass art. And, man, this one right here is really cool. I love the punks, dude. I was a punk rocker when I was a kid.
Yeah, I know it, and I feel like not just punk, but like they have such an attitude about them, which I think represents a lot of us. We kind of you got to be a little bit of a degen to be in Web3 and crypto.
You absolutely do, man. I'm not a trader, but I know these are my people, and this is where we all come to chill.
And see, whenever I look at the picture on this post, DDC, the first thing that comes to my mind, because I'm an old dude, is the Warriors from 1979. That's the first feel that I get because I see the baseball bats.
Yeah, come out to play.
Yeah, can you come out to play? And if you want to get really old with baseball bats, let's go all the way back to 1973 in the Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, I'm a big cinema buff, and so I've watched all those movies, man.
I wonder if you've watched as many as me.
Malcolm McDowell, he fucking killed it in that one.
Were they black and white
Sorry,
back
I'm a
in
nerd too.
Man, we've got about 13 minutes until game time. Let's go ahead and get an update.
I see
on where
Cujo
we're
has
at.
his hand up too,
Oh, yeah.
actually.
Cujo, you got your hand up.
Yeah, sorry, man. I finally got the app working, the VPN downloaded. And mate, that was so tedious. I have to be fair. But we're through it. That's the bloody main.
Did you get signed
My
in?
next, yeah, I've got signed in. That's my next question now. Is
Okay.
what exactly and where am I going from this point onwards?
Go to the search bar up there and search for
Yeah.
Club 887860 and join.
Say that again, please, Gus.
887860. And it should bring up Gas Station Sushi. Hit join. And are you under the name Cujo?
Oh yes, I am, brother.
Okay, so let's scroll down here. See if it's popped in yet. It hasn't, so I need to pop out and pop back in. Let me know whenever you've hit the join button.
I like the number 789.
I've already hit the number, brother.
Okay.
I've already hit it, yeah.
Scroll down, look for the name Cujo. There you are, Cujo87.
That's it, bro. Thank you very much.
Approved. You are in the Club GG.
At last. Right then, I'll put a bounty on someone's head once we know who's exactly playing, etc. All right.
Ooh. And I seen Kekius down there in the audience. I'm pretty sure. So I know I seen the name Kekius, and I see Kekius, and with Kekius in the little Bry product. So Kekius, if you're listening in, I'm approving you because I seen your name down there. And if there's anybody else that is trying to get into the club, make sure you hit me up in a DM or come up here onto the stage to where we can get you approved. Because once the game goes live, you can't get into the game because there are no late registrations. At least I'm pretty sure there's
Don't
no
miss
late
out.
registration. Oh,
Do not
there is a
miss out.
10-minute late registration. So let's go ahead and run over what we got going on today. This is the Ham Radio Poker Tournament, and we've got 12,000 in starting chips. The late registration is for 10 minutes. We will be having a break at 55 minutes past the hour, so once the game starts, you'll be playing for about 55 minutes before the first break, and we've got 42 people signed up right now. The blind structure is a turbo blind structure, and I have them set at 5-minute blinds. That'll make it go a little bit faster. The prize pool is set up for one token, but that's because I have the pre-buy your rebuys for all of the rebuy tournaments, and I hand out tokens so that you can use those for the rebuys. So all of the prize pools and any of the free rolls that I ever have will always be set up for one token. And maybe you can win enough of those decimal points to get yourself together a $10 bag to where you can actually buy into one of the buy-in tournaments. So that's how I have it all set up over here at Gas Station Sushi Poker.
Oh yeah, you seamlessly. You got this stuff over here figured out, my friend. I'm loving it. Hey, so we're running on YouTube too. I'm logging in over there, and I think I'm gonna click on and run this through my TikTok too.
Oh, cool, interesting.
A-Shock here. A-Shock is here as well.
A-Shock's here? A-Shock popped
Yeah.
back in. I see him down there. But we also know that A-Shock is out there with his family. He popped up here on the stage. A-Shock, what's going on?
Doug?
Oh man, we're
How's it
having
going,
fun.
man?
We're having fun. We got the broadcast up and going. We had or we still do have DDC up here on the stage. He told us all about the Dead Duck community. And I got Texas Chris up here. Texas Chris is going to give away a dead duck.
I know, I heard. That's amazing.
Wow. Yeah, so that is definitely going to be part of the first place prize today is going to be that dead duck, and we've got $250 gathered up so far for the prize pool. We're sitting at 43 people, so 4 people will be walking away with a little bit of cheddar today. And first You know what? First place is going to walk away with at least $120 value because they're getting that dead duck.
Let's go. Love it. Love it. Love it. I appreciate you facilitating all this, Doug.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? I know it's not easy. I know you're taking time out of your regular life to do it. So, from the chatette in the ham radio community, we appreciate it very much, man.
Hey,
And I know it takes a lot of effort, but I can tell that you enjoy doing it. So nothing better than, doing something you enjoy doing, man.
Oh, yeah. And this way, ham radio is still on Spaces. Granted, the ham team might not be up here, but I hope to God that I'm a good surrogate and
Oh, yeah.
just going to have some fun here. We're going to broadcast some poker and have a whole lot of chatter going on. We've got some killers playing today, A-Shock. With 7 minutes to go, let's go ahead and we'll look down this list. I see Daft Wands playing, Eski's playing. Eski won the tournament for the Tipsy Token, and that paid out 3.2 Ether for first place. Or I'm sorry,
Let's go.
3.6 Ether. So Eski walked away with literally almost, $400, $500 worth of soul. And yeah, Eski is a killer. We got Aodaiji over here, Kana Kinkum. He's playing today. That was the second place from last month's free roll. I Am Charlin. That's a killer. I Am Charlin is a killer player. Rather lost. I've known Rather for a long time. Rather is a bang up player. I was hoping to see Mia Isobel sign up because if Mia Isobel signed up, I was going to tell everybody, y'all better keep your chips in your stack because Mia Isobel is I think at last count, she won 8 of the Dead Poker Society bash games, and those bash games are the big ones. Those are the ones that we held on the Friday and Saturday. And Mia Isobel also won an entry into the NFT Poker Championships last year through there was like 300 people in that poker tournament. Mia Isobel, if you ever see her on a table, you better be careful. You don't want to try to bluff her. She will take your chips in a hurry.
No, I was gonna say it sounds like you got some people out there that know what they're doing. So
Oh,
shout out to everybody.
man.
They got their hands full today.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? I think I registered. I'm gonna be I'm registered. But yeah, we've got a pretty killer lineup going here. These are all some serious poker players. I see some good names going down through here. I'm gonna need to check and make sure that I don't have anything going on. A-Shock, would you like to talk anything about the chatette or the dead duck since we got you up here right now? Because I know you're going to be busy here in a little while.
Yeah, no, I'll be listening in, Doug. I appreciate everything that this community does as far as showing up every day to support, what we're doing with ham radio and what we're doing with chatette. But at the end of the day, it's not just about the people in chatette or ham radio. It's about Web3 in general. What myself and Pedro and several others are just trying to do is just, give people a place to come and just hang out, enjoy the vibes. It's for everybody, man. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's guys like you that help support the space. I like supporting guys like you, and I like supporting this community. So, anything we can do in the future to, help support you, we're all for it. So just let me know anytime you're doing this, and we'll do our best to, try to at least facilitate getting out to the masses and get as many eyes on, the poker and everything. So we appreciate you.
And Chadette is doing so well on the charts. My goodness. I can remember when your all-time high was only 1.2 million.
Yeah, man. We've been, every step of the way, we've been trying to let people know what they're potentially missing out on. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's not so much about the project; it's more about the community. And it really started with just me and Pedro in a small space with like 2 or 3 other people, letting projects come and chill. And we were just giving them some honest, feedback, and it's really developed into something great, and that's why Chatted is doing so well because of the community, because of the team, and everybody's just like-minded. We all get along and growing every single day. So definitely best bet if you guys haven't checked out Chatted, haven't attended Ham Radio, I suggest you guys do that because there's a lot of knowledge to be gained, and there's a lot of great projects and people that stop by every single day to support. So shout out to all of them, and shout out again to you, Doug.
Thank you very much, A-Shock. We are
Hey, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Ninja. This Coco, man. How you doing, bro? Hey, dude, any project that you and Monkey are behind, man, is gold. You guys, Man, I've been out here 6 months too, a little longer, and a lot of the reasons that guys like me don't get wrecked is because we get to come in here, get in spaces with y'all, and you start giving everybody like some really, really good information, man. If people listen, they can do good. I haven't never got rubbed. You know why? Because I ain't a dummy, and I do listen to guys that have been here for a while. And anyway, I just think you guys do such a service to the space, A-Shock, and it's much appreciated.
Absolutely, man. At the end of the day, it's all about community. You know, I say it all the time. You know, crypto is the greatest community takeover, and I truly believe if we can all come together and just push with the same vision, whether we're all pushing one project or not, we can really make the space a better place. And when new people come in, we'll be able to facilitate them. You know, just not ending up in the wrong crowd. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about: helping people, giving back, and ultimately creating a better community for everybody.
Woo. 2 minutes, 13 seconds until game time.
Let's go.
With about 1 minute to go, everyone in here, you will start seeing tables pop up. We'll have to wait for cards to go into the air before I can get the other 2 tables popped up. And once I start getting tables up, Cujo and Kevin, that'll be your guys' cue to keep track of what's going on here in the spaces, because I'll keep my microphone open. But if people want to come up and go down, you'll have to facilitate that for me, because I'm going to have the screen covered up with the poker tables, because we got to give those people out there in the YouTube land a little bit of a show. And for anybody that wants to go back and actually watch the poker tournament, the link is up there to the YouTube /Lord Galaban account, and that is the official Gas Station Sushi account for right now. I'm considering creating a Gas Station Sushi YouTube account. Depends on how big it gets. We might have to have one just for Gas Station Sushi, but until then, we're going to keep on using the Lord Galaban account, because that's where everybody knows me. 106, 105, 104, 3, 2, 1. Tables are up. We got 1 minute to go until cards in the air, everyone.
Let's go. What's the difference between nervous and excited?
On which side of your pants you pee on? Either you're shitting or you're peeing?
Yeah, I was just about to say you might have to check yourself, Multi. I mean, it's a natural thing, brother. So I've got your back.
So it's a universal thing, because I guess we were all thinking the same thing. That is just weird, man.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is whoever is on my table is in trouble, because I'm just gonna be going all in with every hand. Johnny, you better play.
Shots fired, man. First round, shit talking. Let's get it, man. I love it.
This is what
Johnny,
makes poker fun.
Are you here? I hope Johnny is playing too.
I think he might just miss it, man. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah.
There should be 10-minute late late entry.
Yeah, they're going to have to come up here on the stage and let me know now, because we are beginning.
Oh, guys,
so
already
getting tables set up here on the feed. First hands are in the air. Token. Betting out from the small blind.
I just woke up. I don't even know what's going on.
Poker. We're playing poker.
Online poker. Okay. That takes a lot of time. If it was blackjack, I'd come in and throw a couple hands. Poker's going to take a long time.
Yep. This is Ham Radio Poker today on Gas Station Sushi.
Hey, what's that code? What's that code, Doug, for the online, if anybody wants to know?
887860 is the Gas Station Sushi code. We got a few sitter-outers, I see. So, no bounties have been announced yet. I don't think any. I think we were waiting just to see who all was actually into the poker tournament before we put up any bounties today.
Motherfuckers.
So we'll have to see. We've got 49 people registered, actually. So, damn, we might hit 50.
Straight. That was a straight. I was so close. Which one is better, straight, or if you have 5 cards at the same
flush?
Yeah.
Flush is better than a straight. Flush will beat a straight.
Good to know. My cat's going crazy.
Oh, Jartsy's playing. Jartsy is already the leader out of the gate. Let's go ahead. We'll pop up Texas Crypto Chris's table as well, since we know that he's in here playing. Ooh. I see a Dill's playing today from Morocco. I always love seeing that Moroccan flag, seeing as how I was born in Morocco.
Do tell. I would have never guessed it.
I am a Moroccan citizen.
I love it. That's amazing. They have some of the most beautiful mosques in the world in Morocco.
And one of the things I really love about the Moroccan Islamic community is the king keeps quite the clamp down on a little bit of craziness going on. He is extremely gentle man. And one of the things, I don't know if I've ever shared it with some of the people in here, but my dad actually helped install phone lines with the King of Morocco back in 1969 whenever he was the prince. So my dad and the King of Morocco know each other personally.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, whenever the World Cup was going on the last time, I believe it was 94 or 96, whenever there were some games played here in America, the king actually came over for the games, and whenever a foreign dignitary stays at a hotel, they always fly the flag of the country that leader is from. Well, since my dad was working at security there in the Orlando area for the king and his family, he actually recognized my dad, and of course my dad wasn't going to say anything, and he goes, "How's your son doing?" And the king made sure that the flag that was flying over the hotel got taken down, and the king signed over the flag to me. So I have an actual Moroccan flag signed by the king.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Bro, what a cool story, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's a whole lot of fun. I've actually got another funny story too about the King of Morocco. I can share it if anybody wants to hear about it.
I would love to. You know that.
Okay.
I'm a Renaissance man. I want to know everything. Fucking.
Oh, I should have played this. Oh God. Okay, we got to get another one. Let's see. We're already 4 minutes in. We've got a few changes with the leaderboard. Anna Zia is now leading at 22,000 in chips. Let's go ahead and get her. Okay, that game is that table's already up. I need to get a third table up here really quick. Let me get this. Oh, let's see where Texas Chris. Oh, okay, there we go. We got Texas Chris's table back up. Since that man is putting up a dead duck, I want to make sure we keep his table up at all times. Pretty much the first place prize today. Okay, so a little bit about just about my background. As you've heard, my dad worked security. Well, my dad was actually a deputy sheriff for the Orlando County Sheriff's Office for 35 years. And he is a military veteran as well, Navy. And whenever he was doing security, he was working with a special unit out of the Orange County Sheriff's Office. Well, whenever dignitaries fly into Central Florida, everybody wants to go to either Disney World or Sea World or Cape Canaveral, maybe go over to Busch Gardens, things just along that line. Well, his unit got a phone call that the princess consort of Morocco was coming over to Disney World with her 7 children. Well, seeing as how my dad is what he is, he contacted the Moroccan embassy to set up all of the security details, because it's typically done through the Orange County Sheriff's Office, where all of those details are actually done through. Because being a princess consort, which is the mate of the king, she gets special accommodations. It's basically like a leader of state. So everything gets all done, And the plane flies in, lands at Orlando International Airport they're in the secure area. And my dad's detail team is waiting for everyone. And of course, all the security guards come off of the plane first before the kids come off. And then the princess consort walked down the thing, met my dad, said, hey, thank you for doing all of this. And one of the security guards that were standing there right around the princess, my dad turns and looks at him and goes, Your Highness, the king had shaved off his beard and came with his wife incognito as a security guard so that they wouldn't make a big deal about it through the U.S. State Department. So the king goes, what? He goes, oh, I recognize you. I would know you anywhere. So the entire week,
That's
king
hilarious.
was basically masquerading as one of the security guards with his family. And that way he got to go incognito. And that's just one of those fun things that my dad got to do. And it's just so cool. HD graphic.
I thought they only did that in the movies, man.
No, it actually happened. Oh, we had a king. Oh, got it on the river. HD graphic just took most of my chips. My pocket tins didn't hold up. Thought I had it, didn't have it. Texas Crypto Chris into the lead. You know what? Maybe he doesn't want to lose his dead duck. He wants to keep that dead duck. He's leading right now at 31,900. Jay Bryce is in second place at 23,900. Anna Zia is in third place at 23,700. And Adil the Goat is in fourth place at 23,700 as well. Ooh, Jay Bryce just pushed all in. He's in second place. He could double me up and give me some. You know what? I came to play today. I'm going to roll with my King 10. What's he got? Ace 8. And a king hits the board. Woohoo! I think I got my double up. Just have to dodge an ace, and I did. Haha. Got some chips back. My King 10 held. I see Burkett. So Shane's playing today. I see his name in there from the Tipsy token. I see Crypto Daniel. Man, there's somebody I've been playing poker with a whole long time is Crypto Daniel. That's been about 3 years with him. Pikachu 123. Now there's a funny name. HD Graphic. I might want to let HD Graphic know. You know what? I'm going to tell him here on the table. HD, you have money in escrow with GSSP from a placement. That way HD knows that he's still got some winnings he needs to collect from last month. Last month's poker tournament had 166 people in the monthly free roll, and we paid out 17 people. There was a total prize pool of over $750 for that free roll.
I feel like he's got too much money if he's not coming back and picking up his winnings. I mean, couldn't we just split that up here with up on the speaker panel?
Out.
Who's already went out? I heard somebody went out.
Looks like Kanan. Oh
my God, we're over 51 people now. And 9:10, registration is closed. We're at 55 people. So we're going to be paying out the top 5 players. So if you make the final table, you still got to make it to half of the final table. Top 5 people will be making money. So now that everything is locked in, let's see, we've already lost 5 people. Did anybody want to put any bounties on anybody? Or are we just going to go with no bounties today?
Yeah. I'm going to go $10, Chris. $10, Crypto Chris. All right.
Ooh, $10 on Crypto Chris.
He's smashing the dead duck in. So that's the risk you take, isn't it?
Now's the time to get him though while you still can.
Yep. So Cujo has put a $10 bounty on Texas.
It's in my soul wallet, so if anybody does get it, mate, I'll transfer it over that way. All right?
Yeah. We'll go ahead and take care of all that after a while. I'm gonna put that down here on the post. So let's get that done. And
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. Sorry to interrupt
Oh,
you.
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop down if you don't mind.
Go
And I'm gonna
right
go
ahead,
take
sir.
some exams.
Oh, look
Good
who's
luck.
next to me, Mr. Daps. Hello, Dappy.
If you want to talk some smack on the poker table, go ahead and raise your hand, and the co-hosts will help you get up here on the stage so that you can have some fun. Philly is sitting out. I wonder if Philly knows that he's actually playing in a game. I see A.O. Honda over there from the Updog community. There's I.A.M. Charlin from the Dips community right there. There's one Rads. Rads has made a buttload in GSSP tournaments. He's actually won quite a few bounties, so you better look out for one Rads. He's up there on that top table. Man, we've got a lot of people sitting out. See, this is why starting registration early, it just irks me a little bit, because so many people will actually sign up and then they just sit out. And then I have to tell everybody in the audience, if you're sitting out and you happen to make the money, you're not going to make any money. Which it doesn't happen very often, but it happens often enough to where you actually have to say it. With 55 people in this tournament, I don't think we'll have to worry too much about that, though.
Yeah, I bet that must be quite a little bit of a pain in the backside, isn't it, when it's a prize giveaway, etc. And all they do is they get like the top 25%, and then you've got to kind of watch them to then make that decision. I understand. I totally agree.
And if you're signing into GSSP and then just sitting out, if I go back and I watch the video and I see you sitting out the whole time and you have a 0 in that little VPIP box, because that's what that little box is right above y'all's name. That's a VPIP box, and it tells me how many hands you have played in the tournament. It is a percentage. So if you sat at a table where there were 25 hands played and you only played 5 of those hands, well, you have a VPIP of 20. So if you have a VPIP of 0, guess what? You haven't played any of the hands. You've just been sitting out the whole time.
Yeah, you ain't no money sitting out. I know that.
No, you'll find your little butt kicked right out of gas station sushi, because I'm gonna make spots for people that actually want to play.
Don't have many standards, but we got some around here.
My standards might be low. I might have to look up just to see the gutter, but they're there. Oh.
Yeah, that's one of my pickup lines. I just tell them, hey, you're trash, I'm trash. Let's just go be garbage together. All good.
So did Lady sleep like a rock last night?
Yeah, she's over in one of our boy Phantom of the Swapras minting this morning. So she's over there doing some songs.
Yeah, I grabbed one of Phantom's mints.
Just gonna say it, he's the best Web3 artist that has been so far. I'm not saying that because he's my homeboy, but he just is. That's all there is to it. And there's a lot of good Web3 artists. I will say that too, really good ones. So that's saying something.
So we had a 12,000 starting stack. We've got quite a few people that are already over the double starting stacks, getting up to 24,000. We've got Pikachu. There's Rads. I told you all you need to watch out for Rads. He's already in second place. And Montessori 12 is actually in first place at 27,500. So to make it into the top 4 right now, you got to have 23,000 in chips. HD Graphic holding down that 4th spot, and I.A.M. Charlin sitting in 5th. Remember me telling y'all about I.A.M. Charlin before the game began? I.A.M. Charlin's one of those ones you want to watch out for. So we're going to have 5 players. Go over here to my little trusty chart. And, ooh, you know what? I can just use the same prize payout from one I already have. Aha. So first place is going to get 36% of the prize pool, which part of that 36% will be the dead duck that's has a value on it of $120 USDC. So whatever the prize pool for first place is, $120 will be that dead duck. So if you take first place, just realize you're not going to get 36% of all of the money. You're going to get that dead duck and then whatever equals up to 36% of the actual prize pool. Because I know that some people will go, yeah, but that's just an NFT, and then I want 30% of all the money. No, you're not doing that. That's not the way it works.
People would not argue that those dead ducks are fucking badass and for sure worth a whole lot more than $120. I can tell you that right now. This is the beginning of that stuff. It's gonna be worth money, more money than that as they go. That's the good thing about NFTs, man.
Okay, so we have a full 250 prize pool. First place. Ooh, wow. 4 card spade flush on there, and Anna just took a whole bunch more. She's up to 34,000. HD Graphic is up to second at 33. Montessori is down to third place at 29, and Pikachu 123 still sitting in fourth at 27, and One Rads has dropped down to fifth. We're still got 48 players, so we've only lost, 7 players so far? So people are playing a little bit good today, not having a whole lot of bingo players, and that's good. Because whenever you get a whole lot of bingo players, it doesn't make it very fun.
Yeah, I don't know about that, mate. I think it's just the draw of the cards. They're quite crap to me at the minute. I'm not joking, mate. I mean, 14 hands, absolutely terrible.
We're still early on in the game.
I feel like we see the same names popping up every time we have one of these tournaments, though. You know, it's really cool.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of people that love to play poker, and they go around to all the different places, and if they see free rolls, they're there. But in order to have a decent-sized poker tournament, you gotta let a lot of people into it, which anywhere between 50 and 100 players actually makes for a really good tournament, I feel.
What's too many, Doug, for a tournament like this, would you say?
Oh, it really honestly depends on how the blinds are set up, because if you know you're going to have 500 people in a poker tournament, then set the blinds up for only 4 minutes and have it be a hyper turbo tournament. It'll be over in about an hour and a half with 500 people. If you know you've got 200 people, then if you have a regular hyper tournament with blinds at say 6 minutes or 5 minutes, you're looking at about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Because for the last one where Dirty came in second, that lasted for 2 hours and 20 minutes, the actual tournament itself. So I'm pretty good at gauging.
It felt like all night for that one did, though. That was cool.
And whenever it comes with the broadcast, I like to have it run for about 2.5, maybe 3 hours for a good poker broadcast. And it really seems like it does well at those numbers. If you try to run it for more, then people really get tired, because I know that people are going to come and go as the tournament is played. It's the same way with the spaces. As people are actually playing, they're in here listening. Maybe they got something they have to do, so they turn around and they sign off and they go and they do something else. So it's really just a fluid thing. And
I get it. That's
takes
cool.
practice. It really does take some practice, and I'm being put to my tournament life here. Jay Bryce,
You've been doing it for a while.
I've got a call. I've got Ace King. He has Ace King too. And we split. Aces, nines with King high. Nice hand. Oh, and one Rads is back up on top now again. He has retaken the lead. 35,800.
Yeah.
HD Graphic at 33. Anazia is at 32. And Montessori is at 28,000. Pikachu is down to 5th. Pikachu!
It's nice seeing them on my table, mate, but yeah. It's not nice seeing them on my table. I was like, no, when I saw him pop up, I was like, oh, shit.
See, it's bad. When I come to a poker table, everybody gets happy. And I'm like, oh, they fucking love me here.
Yeah, Coco, we all fucking love you, mate.
They love you. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
love
fucking
you
love you
long
too, bro.
time.
I love you too.
It's under the
Yeah,
table.
they just see me coming. They're like, they see me coming. They wonder, how much has he got and how are we going to split it before I even get to the motherfucking table?
Oh, brilliant.
Well, Doug, you've been doing this for so long. I'll tell you what, man, it feels like a professional tournament every time we're playing. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I actually take a lot of pride in putting on a good broadcast.
Yeah, well, you can't listen. Whenever you got good projects too, and people that are sponsoring this tournament and stuff, it makes it real easy to talk about them. There's a lot of good stuff going on out here. Chat is ripping, and fucking Dead Ducks is actually amazing. Really, it's really good, man. I love it. I like seeing the new ones come out. It's a surprise every time.
There we go. Some of the sitter-outers are starting to show up. I wonder if maybe I can send Philly a quick text and let him know the game has begun. Oop, I got a hand. I got to play. So the prize breakdowns, first place is going to get 36% of the prize pool. And that dead duck is part of that 36%. That dead duck is valued at $120. Second place is going to get 25% of the prize pool. Third place, 18%. Fourth place, 13%. And fifth place, 10%. So there are the breakdowns. I'll be getting the numbers here shortly. I've got to busy try to do the broadcast and watch my hand and call some stuff. So if anybody else wants to talk, please come on up and flap them duck bills.
And if not, Doug and I will just keep doing what we do. I love to talk.
Kevin,
and again, it's easy to talk about when you got stuff to talk about.
Kevin, this is the first one that you've actually been able to attend. What do you think of it so far?
I absolutely love it, but I wish I would get better cards. Or it's not the cards; it's the one playing with the cards, right? Because we can't predict the cards that we get, but it's all about how we, what we do with those cards in some way or form.
Yeah, I've definitely.
Yeah, I'm hanging on there. I'm hanging on there for now, and I love it. Yeah, bit of anxiety, not anxiety, but excitement, and brings back memories. Because I haven't played poker for years.
Does it give you a nice little sensation? Are you getting excited just to play?
Absolutely.
And here goes Jay Bryce and I again. I got pocket eights though this time. He's got pocket fives. Ace, king, seven, queen.
I'm gonna go all in.
4. I just doubled up again for Jay Bryce.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go all in. Let's see. Fuck it.
What do you got? What do you got?
Oh, I'm all in. No way. They're pretty good cards, but we'll see. You can even lose with bad cards.
I'm all the way back up to 17,000 now.
Please, yes. Let's go. I won. I'm back in the game. I've just tripled my bank. Woo, yeah. The guy I was against had pocket sixes, and I had a queen and a king. Ooh. And then the what do you call the first 3 cards?
The flop.
The flop.
The flop.
Yeah, the flop was like straight away queen for me, and then that's how I won.
Gonna put you to the test, all in.
I had 7,000. Now I'm at 17,000.
There you go.
We are back. We are so back.
See, now that's the kind of excitement I like to hear.
We are back!
I think that's the most horrible part from the beginning of the game, isn't it? And until you double up, you don't get that that safety net around you.
Let's see.
Speaking of doubling up,
okay.
I came all the way back from only 3,000. I'm all the way back up to 22,000 in chips, so I'm making a run up that leaderboard. One Rads is leading the way at 46,000 in chips. Soul Backen is at 43,400. Anazia is at 33,000, and HD Graphic is at 33,000. There's only about 300 chips separating third and fourth, and Nidhogg 16 is in fifth place. So there's your top 5 players right now. We're approaching the bottom of the hour here at Ham Radio Poker.
On the table, it says what rank I am. 13th out of 43.
Yep.
Oh, let's go.
Yes, you are. I see
Top 5.
multi-millionaire right there. Still got some sitter
If only.
outers. I see Jay Big.
Yeah, they should be disqualified. Just disqualify them.
I always like to give everybody until the first break before I start booting. Sometimes
crazy
I only make it 15 minutes, but Jay Bryce just had Pocket Jacks and flopped a jack for Trip Jacks. And who's out?
Jack.
Somebody just got knocked out. So Jay Bryce is back up to 8,000, and Gambino is up to 17,000 in chips. Okay, I need to.
Cujo, how are you doing? How many chips you have left?
John, mate, I'm still checking my boxer shorts at the minute. I'll get back to you in a second.
Let's go.
I think I had one hand, hold on. Yeah, 21 hands, and I've had one decent hand out of it, out of all the flops.
That's a lot of hands.
I'm not even joking, mate. I couldn't
only
even
have 2
work it.
hands. You're gifted.
I just hate chasing. That's everyone's game and trying to knock them out. I'm not a river rat.
Well, if you only get one hand, you better hope it's at the right fucking time. I know that.
That's for sure, mate. 100%.
If you only get one hand, then you make sure it's the right hand.
Yeah, like that hand I just folded on.
Not the left hand.
I shouldn't have folded on that hand. But
Let's go.
There we go. Philly is back in the game. I just texted him. He just woke up late. So Philly's back in the game. Don't know how to get a hold of Jay Big staff. See, Adzak is still sitting out. Ibukan is sitting out. Mr. Kriz is sitting out. Chuli, Kim T.
Damn. One guy just took two players out.
Woo! Down to 41, so we got to lose 5 more to get down to 4 tables. I wonder if we're going to reach down to 3 tables in the first hour. Oh, wow. Trip 3's just flopped on Texas Crypto Chris's table. 3-3-3. That's always a fun flop. Train away.
And I got 2 3s in my hand as well.
I've actually been at a poker table playing whenever there ended up being 5 of the same card out on the table. And everything stopped. Security came down.
So it wasn't online.
No. This was IRL. I want to say that happened in like 91 or 92. And somebody hit trip 7s. And there were 2 7s on the flop. And 3 other people had 7s. And all of a sudden there's 5 7s laying on the table and everybody's going, Everything stopped. The poker room manager had to come over. Security came down. We started looking, and it just turns out that there were 2 7 of spades in that deck, and they didn't notice it because both of the 7 of spades were both stuck to each other. And during random shuffles, they finally became unstuck because it just happens. You know, every once in a while there's a quirk. But whenever they went back and they looked at the video, they could just barely see that second card sitting under the 7 of spades. Which, kind of the dealer's fault for not actually noticing it whenever they fanned out all the cards. The players might have caught it, but it's up to the dealer to actually feel whenever they're fanning it out. And if you're a really good dealer, you can feel if there's 2 cards stuck together whenever you're doing the fan.
Maybe it was his first day being a dealer.
Not at the Calneva poker room. You've actually got to cut your chops down on the floor dealing all of the table games like blackjack and all of the things like a Caribbean stud poker and stuff like that before you're ever allowed into the poker room to be an actual sit down.
I mean, he could have been a different type of dealer, you know.
Yeah. Hard to tell. It was just a whole lot of craziness for about an hour while security's going. Nobody's leaving the table. Nobody's getting any chips. Nobody's doing anything until we figure out exactly what happened and where this extra card came from.
He could have been dealing under the table.
Ooh, God, that would have been bad. That would have been real bad.
That's when you get your 6-shooter out and start fucking making people answer some questions about some shit.
Why is it the first thing I think of is Danny DeVito, and then I started blasting.
Oh, yeah.
So we ended up with the $370 value prize pool, and 36% of that $370 equals out to $133.20. So first place is going to get the Dead Duck NFT and a whole $13.20.
We have 5 tables right now.
We're down to 5 tables, 41 players. Yeah, we should be at 5 tables.
We're ripping along at a pretty good pace here, it seems like.
Yeah, not doing too bad. Don't have a whole lot of sitter-outers, so that's good. I've got 1 at my table. There's 2 up there at that table, 1 there. So I see 4 sitter-outers in between the 3 tables. So at the break, we'll be going over all that to make sure. Let's see what second place is going to walk away with. Second place gets 25% of the pot, so they'll walk away with $92.50 today. Not bad for a little pop-up tournament with the H.A.M radio poker community. Or the H.A.M radio poker game, I should say. Well, I guess it's the poker community too, huh? Well, that's cool. I can hear everything.
Maybe it's my microphone.
Third place is going to get $66.60. Wow. Okay. That kind of worked out a little bit weird, didn't it?
That's ominous. That's ominous. But fuck it, $66 is $66.
Hey, not bad for playing in a poker tournament, huh?
Exactly. On a Sunday morning.
Oh, Jay Bryce. Loves pushing all in. Why does he keep on doing it on me? I've got ace-9 suited.
He's testing you.
I got ace-9 suited. I don't like my position. I have a funny feeling he's got a pair this time.
You don't like your position? Jesus Christ, you should see my position, mate. It's I'm near the 8 from the bottom of the chain, and I'm just like this. I'm like,
He's hanging on like a cat in that old poster.
Literally.
Hang on. Hang in there, baby.
It's like
one little claw.
Okay, we have all of the prizes laid out. I'll be posting it up here in just a little bit in a post, but for everyone here in the room, we have the $10 bounty that is on Texas Crypto Chris. So you kind of got to be here in the spaces if you're going to claim that bounty, because how else are you going to know about the bounty? And in order to claim the prizes, you need to hit me up behind the scenes after the game with a DM to the Gas Station Sushi account, and I advise you to take a screenshot of the little report card that pops up whenever your game ends. So if you've taken out Chris and you want to claim that $10 bounty from Cujo, you need to show verification that you are the bounty winner, and we'll make sure that we get you that $10. We'll be gathering up the 5 winners' Soul addresses, and I believe we need an ETH address for the dead duck, is what Texas Crypto Chris told me. I will forward that ETH address over to Crypto Chris so that he can transfer it to the winner today. So first place is going to win that dead duck NFT, courtesy of Crypto Chris, and $13.20 to make up the $133.20 prize for first place. Second place is going to win 25% of the prize pool and $92.50. Third place is going to walk away with $18 or 18% of the prize pool, $66.60. Fourth place gets 13%, $48.10. And fifth place walks away with 10% of the prize pool at $37. So there are our prizes today for the H.A.M Radio Poker Tournament.
Not a bad haul if you can get it done.
Would love nothing better than to get some of the sponsors up here, like H.A.M Radio. If A-Shock or Monkey or anybody else wants to come up and let us know what they think about how everything's going on and talk a little bit about that prize pool. What does everybody up here on the stage think of the prize pool? I'm really not quite sure who all's up here on the stage.
Well, if you're talking to me, Doug, I think it's amazing. I want that duck.
Likewise, I got eyes on the prize.
Problem is, I'm so bad at poker.
There's never so many ducks in your wallet.
Just got to dodge a queen or a jack. He's gone. I've taken out Jay Bryce and his all-in antics. He went in all in with a queen 10, with a queen jack. I had a king 10. Got him. I'm up to 30. I'm up to 5th place, everyone. Or no, 6th place. I'm up to 6th place. Let's go ahead and take a look at the top 5. Soul back and sitting in 1st place at 47,800. One Rad sitting in 2nd at 46,100. Anazia sitting in 3rd place at 44,500. And HD Graphics sitting in 4th across the table from me, sitting at 35,000. Montessori 12 sitting in 5th place. So in order to break into the top 4 right now, you got to have 35,000 in chips. We got about 15 minutes before the first break. We've been playing for 40 minutes. We are down to only 39 players. We got to lose 3 more players, and we'll be down to 4 tables. And it's not going to be very long. I'm going to start writing down sitter-outers' names so I can give them the heave-ho. This is H.A.M Radio Poker, and if anybody's wondering out there, if you're out there in YouTube land watching, H.A.M Radio stands for Hatter, A-Shock, and Monkey. They are triple hosts of the H.A.M Radio X Spaces over here on the X platform, and it's a whole lot of fun to be had. a community that's comprised of mainly dead duck holders and chatette holders. Of course, everyone in the spaces are welcome to join into ham radio and come up on their stage. I do believe that Monkey breaks down projects quite well whenever they come up to talk about their community and their project on the stage, and give some really good insight. So let's give a major shout out to Monkey and Ashok and Hatter. They do a wonderful job hosting the ham radio spaces.
Appreciate that, Doug. I'm still listening in, man. But I appreciate the shout out.
Oh yeah.
You're doing a great job today with the poker and everything. We appreciate it.
What do you think of these prizes?
I love it, man. I love that there's a dead duck up for grabs, and I love that there's 40 or so people that showed up to compete. So good stuff for a Sunday.
We actually had 55 people total.
There you go, man. Love it.
So we're paying out the top 5. That dead duck and $13 is going to be the first place prize, $133 value first place prize, which I really hope that dead duck doesn't get floored. I hope to God whoever wins that dead duck actually holds on to it, because I could see those dead ducks being worth a little bit.
It's all in for me. It's all in for me, boys. Sorry.
Oh.
Let's see your taps cards. Come on. Show me those
Let's
cards.
go.
Come on.
He's got pocket 10s.
Oh, pocket 10s. Oh, a 9 on the river, but Shuley made the straight wheel on the turn. HD graphic just doubled up Shuley. Woo!
Fucking doubles. Boom! Fuck.
What?
Let's go.
Nothing better than a good double up. Texas.
Double or nothing.
Texas Crypto Chris
Unless
is
you get a
still
triple
holding
up.
on to his head. He's got 14,000 in chips still, so he's above the starting chip stack. Our average chip stack is already up to 17,000 in chips.
I don't know, Doug, but your head must be the size of fucking Texas. Fucking, you know all these stats every day, all the time. It blows my mind.
Go on.
I
Another
look
one.
smarter
Another
just sitting
cookout.
here with you.
Cujo, or no, wait, I'm sorry, that was Coco that said that.
Oh yeah,
man, if you only knew all of the stuff that is running around in my brain. There's a lot of times during the afternoon that I join a spaces, and it's called the VEC, and it's an educational space. It's been going on for about 2 years ish, and whenever I get in there, I'm immediately grabbed up onto the stage because the hosts literally call me the human Google machine because of all the knowledge of a whole bunch of different stuff that I have. It's an AI, history, science, entertainment space, basically. And since I spend a lot of my time driving, I listen to a lot of different podcasts. I listen to a lot of ancient history podcasts. I especially love listening to alternate history podcasts, YouTube channels, things that look at history outside of the normal narrative. Because I honestly feel that there are gatekeepers in knowledge. I've felt that there's been gatekeepers in knowledge ever since knowledge has been possessed. The Catholic Church
Pikachu
has
just took out
held
the
knowledge
focus.
down. Who did?
Pikachu just took out the bounty on Texas Chris.
Let's go ahead and get that up on the thing.
Go on, Pikachu.
Blow that
36
monkey up.
players left.
Yes, Texas Crypto Chris goes down. Oh my God. Quads to a flopped boat. Wow.
Whoa.
Quad 8s takes out Texas Crypto Chris with a flopped boat. 6s full of 8s.
No way.
What a way to lose. Wow. So
Unlucky, Chris, bro.
Is Pikachu here in the crowd? Let's go ahead and check that crowd, co-host. Are they in
I
there?
don't see him. Nope, not right now.
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Get up in here, Pikachu, and tell us how you did it. Was it a Pokemon ball or what?
So Pikachu.
He got him. He got him with the spark, man. He got him with the spark.
Man, flopped quad 8s. Huge hand. Let's go ahead and we will grab Pikachu's table. Bring it back up. Oh, no, I guess Pikachu is... Oh,
Yeah,
they're,
I'm on
they're still at
Pikachu's
that
table as well, mate.
We are down to 35 players, so we are down to 4 tables. We'll be having 3 tables on the broadcast. We've got roughly 9 minutes until the break. Oh, Joshki is now leading. Let's see if we can get Joshki's table up. Yes, there's one of the other 2 tables. We'll get that table up. Got the chip leaders table now on the broadcast. Down to 35 players. We've been running for 46 minutes. Average chip stack right now is sitting at 18,800. Joshki leading the way at 55,000. One Rads in second place at 48,009. Montessori is back up to third place at 41,003. And Anazia is at 39,000. 39,400 to break into the top 4 right now, everyone. Breaking into the money will be, the number right now is 39,400. So 39,000 is 5th place, and we're playing it down here at H.A.M Radio. I am your host for H.A.M Radio for the next few hours while Monkey, A-Shock, and Hatter have a nice little time off. They do so much for the H.A.M Radio community. You know what? It's always nice whenever somebody else can step up and do that for them. And this is the poker game that is being hosted by H.A.M Radio today.
And it's my pleasure being here, dude. Monkey and A-Shock have done nothing but help me and a lot of people ever since I've been in this space. So hats off to them. And they do need a break, man. And I'm glad to get up here and talk shit for them guys anytime.
Right? It's always good to have some friends that can step up and do things.
It's well-deserved break, man. They work overtime, man, and they keep their spaces open 24 hours sometimes just so somebody will be there if somebody needs them. And that's rare and cool.
Yeah, whenever I heard about what Monkey does, where he goes to sleep at 6 o'clock at night and then wakes up just to host the space before he goes to work, that is dedication. Absolute dedication. Insane dedication.
Doug, part of the reason why we decided to do that too, because we have a lot of community members that are across the pond, and we weren't able really to interact with them as much as we wanted to, with Pedro being on the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast of the USA. So we decided a while back that we'd try it that way, and ever since we started doing it, it's been a great turnout, and we appreciate the support, and we love giving people any type of education or support that we can give them. So,
right on.
And I appreciate you hosting the poker game today and giving Pedro and myself and Hatter a break. But I'm still here trying to support you best I can. And next time we do this, we'll try to get a bigger turnout.
Well, you know what? We can always talk behind the scenes, and we can set up another one, or we can do it right on the scene too. Anytime you guys want to have a poker tournament and you want me to host and take over your hosting duties and give you guys a break, hit me up.
Well, I'll tell you this, without doing much promoting for this is kind of spur of the moment the other day. We didn't really hype it up as much, and I'd say we had a pretty good turnout. So next time we'll try to hype it up a little bit. Maybe we'll get 100 people in the game.
Oh, yeah. I could easily see us hitting more because we only had this up for, a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, if that.
Yep. And I didn't really tell anybody about it other than select people, so...
Well, and also one of the other things, A-Shock, is that we kept the money hidden from everybody. And a lot of these people that are out here playing poker, they want to only go into the poker tournaments where the big money is. So every once in a while, I actually like to, keep things a little bit close to the vest. To where...
I like that. I like that. I can see that working.
And, having Chris step up and say, hey, I'm going to put up a dead duck. Well, there's a $120 value right there. So in the last hour before the game, all of a sudden, the people find out your guys are playing for a $120 NFT. And that makes it that much more fun because you're never really quite sure. And the amount of people that actually hit me up in the messages, hey, how much is the tournament today? Well, why do you ask? Well, I want to know if I want to do it. Is it worth my time? Well, then you don't need to know how much it is. Because right there, it's telling me that you're a prize pig.
Well, I can say this about Texas Chris, man. He's a super generous guy and a great dev, and I appreciate him every day. So that's just the type of guy he is.
And let's give it up for Jord as well, because Jord and Texas Chris, they are my intermediaries with the Chatette team. And those guys have been right there, Johnny on the spot, every single month that that the Chatette community has actually been a part of the poker tournaments over here. And you guys are going to be here going forward as well. So you know what, Chatette's growing, the poker's doing well, and being one of the main devs, A-Shock, do you think you get your money's worth with these poker tournaments and with the sponsorship that you do?
100%. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's nice getting the name out there, but I'm just one of those people that just like support other good people in this space. You know what I mean? And the fact that you're facilitating it, we're getting the community to show up, and it's just helping show people that are maybe tuning in for the first time that there's a lot of great people out in Web3. So that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
And you can go back and you can share the video link. You can share your commercial link out with other places. And whenever you go out there, because I know that Tima, she is part of the team over there right in Europe, she can take y'all's commercial. Because
Absolutely.
How much would a commercial cost just for regular production value? I've had Coco tell me that the commercial that I made just for Pepeverse, they would have had to have paid 10 grand for a 2-minute commercial, and I did it up in an hour, and it's a 2.5-minute blurb, but it tells people just what's going on with the Pepeverse, and I did the same thing with the Chatette. I don't want it to be super high production, because having a little bit of grit on something makes it a little bit easier to watch, I feel.
Absolutely. I'm actually interested to see what the Chatette commercial looks like. I heard you talking about it earlier. I haven't had the opportunity to see it yet. I'm sure if you help facilitate it, I'm sure it's great.
No.
Yeah, the commercials.
I actually make the commercials myself.
Yeah, so I can only imagine, Doug. You do a great job, man, and your energy is it's uncanny, man. There's not a lot of people that show up that have that same type of energy. I actually, I think like like this, call it 6 or 7 months, I've heard you speaking on different spaces. I don't think I've ever heard you have a bad day, honestly.
I actually had one about a month ago. No, you know what? It was at the last poker tournament, because somebody was trying to join into GSSP that has basically done nothing but talk shit about me for over a year and a half. And I literally called him out right on the space, and I said, you will never join into Gas Station Sushi. And if you do manage just to join in, it's because you snuck in under a different name, because I'm not going to let you play on your real name.
Then he said, Coco, get him out, and I fucking tossed him on his ass.
Well, Doug, I don't think that would actually be considered a bad day. That's just you flexing your security muscles, you know what I mean? Helping keep the community safe, you know what I mean? Every now and then you gotta lay down the law, bro.
Hey, and Doug said next time he's gonna jump the Springfield Gorge on his skateboard for commercial value.
Oh my god! Do you know what we have out here, Coco? That's only maybe an hour away from where my house is. We have the Royal Gorge. Have you ever heard of that?
No, tell me about it.
The Royal Gorge is the highest suspension bridge over a gorge in the United States. From the deck of the bridge down to the river below, which is the Arkansas River, it's like over 1,700 feet.
Oh, dude, that's like 170 stories. Oh my god.
Yeah, it is phenomenal. We've actually got a lot of cool. Oh my god, we've got an all-in for the last hand before the break. Soul Backen. Ao Deiji's on a counter. We're gonna have to look at this action here going into the break, because we are on break. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead
Doug,
and let's play the chat.
Doug, I noticed you got that little blue circle with the white cross, so you're not able really to comment on the space. So I did
out the Chatette with the Lord Galaban Broadcast Studio. This is a fairly new token, just created a little while ago, but they are a sponsor of the Poker Collab tournament that's going to be happening every single month. They're sponsor this month, so let's go ahead and check them out. Chat at Soul is the tagline on X. This is their X page. We can hit their Chat at Coin XYZ right here. We'll pop over there. This is what's on it. You can hit their deck screener from there, go to X, and join into their Telegram. It's a very small Telegram, so now would be a good time to join in. About 500 people in their Telegram. This is what it should look like. It shows 583 people, 145 online in the Telegram, having all kinds of fun there. Go back over here real quick. We'll go down. There's a little bit community called We Delivered Chat at. They actually have a merch shop already, so congratulations. All-time highs, hitting it up. Some of the better things, the longer you hold, Chat at. So this is the Chat at coin. We'll go ahead and check it out. They launched about 8 days ago. Very nice growth so far. So far, it's been doing very well. 439 holders, 41K volume. This quickly ends, sitting at a 551K market cap, 78K in liquidity. So it's a good liquidity to a market cap, and doing very, very well. 41K volume means that there's some decent movement going on with this, and you know what? It's very nice movement. Guy buys, sells. Looking at that all-time high, it's right there. It looks like 573,000. So they're not all that far from an all-time high. Come and check out Chat at. Come and have some fun, get to know the community, and can't wait to see you on the poker tables, everyone. Bye. There we go. We are back broadcasting. And I see. You know what, Kevin? I'm going to turn the microphone over to you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got into the Dead Ducks? And if we need to run up some more time, you can just go ahead and keep on talking about Evan on Soul. Where's Kevin there? Aha! Kevin's not there. Dirty Prairie's down there in the audience. He's from the Pepe verse. A-Shock's still up here. Rather, what do you think about what's going on with the gas station sushi? I've got to get this post up real quick.
I don't know if that was my fat fingers. I do apologise.
Oh, there's somebody that can talk. Go ahead and take her over. I'm busy having to get this.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, I thought I muted everybody. I was just like, oh bugger. No, hopefully we can get Pikachu back in the room anyway. I've asked him if he can join space, but there's been no reply, etc. Coco still here?
He had to run to the store. He's placeholding. I'm busy.
Oh,
I just got the post made up over on my main account. I shared it over, so now I need to get the info here.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, because I switched to my headphones because I was having a little sneaky cigarette outside quickly while the break was on. But to answer to your question about Dead Ducks, yeah, I've been in the Evan community late October. So that's where I met Monkey in one of the VCs that I was running in the Telegram. And we started talking and found out that we're very like-minded and connected quite quickly with him. So then I dabbled into one of his spaces that he was running on X. And then I got into Chedet. Then I got into Dead Ducks. And now, ever since then, I've been chilling with the boys and the girls that are in the community. So those are the pretty much the main projects that I'm surrounding myself with, because like the Cadet team says, or I don't know who said it first, maybe it was Monkey, or it's not the meme, it's the team. So I've really, been focusing on that I surround myself with people that are good in this space, because if I surround myself with good people, then there's a big chance that I'm gonna be, around good projects too, or good information, or whatever value is being shared. And whenever I can, I share my thoughts and my experience and information that could be of value for someone else. And I think that's how community works, right? Everyone brings something on the table.
No, not
Oh,
just
shit.
that, mate. I wouldn't say just everything brings to the table. It's transparency, it's honesty, it's being a family. It's kind of that manner of speaking as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the fundamental, or the main thing that friendships or any types of relationships are built on, right? The transparency. So I was pretty much counting that already in there as of the core value that everyone brings in the community or family is the authenticity and the good side of the human existence. We all have our good sides and our bad sides, but we need to accept each other and help overcome the bad sides, and make each other the best versions of of ourselves, right?
Thank you, Kevin.
I can hear the.
Oh, I hear a bird. I just got
I'm
knocked out.
I'm outside. I'm need to run back inside now because I hear the games back on.
Yep, game is up and going. I just got knocked out. Anazia just took me out, and she's up to 84,000. I flopped a pair of kings, and she had a king 6 and hit a 6 on the turn. So Anazia is the chip leader now at 85,000 in chips. Josh is at 54,000. HD Graphic just got bumped down. Learn just jumped up to second place at 60,000 in chips. Josh is at 54,000. HD Graphic at 52,000. And Dirty Prairie, Dirty Prairie finished in second place in the big tournament last month over here at Gas Station Sushi, and he's up to 40,600. And I'm not mistaken. Ooh, man.
Good job. We're on the same table. Let's go.
Sixth place is only 40 chips behind fifth place. So Nidhoog is at 40,600. Fifth place is at 40,600 as well, but they're at 75 to a 32. So only 40 chips separating fifth and sixth place right now. Getting it down. And we're down to the final 3 tables. That just brought us down to the final 3 tables. We are down to the final 27 players here at H.A.M Radio Poker Tournament today. Let's go back over the prizes again so everyone out there can see. We have $370 total in the prize pool. That's including a Dead Duck NFT that's valued at $120. So that brings us to a $370 prize pool today. First place is going to walk away with 36% of that prize pool, which is the Dead Duck, and $13.20 in Sol or USDC, depending on what the people send to us that pledged up. Second place is going to walk away with 25% and $92.50. Third place is 18% at $66.60. Fourth place is 13% and $48.10. And fifth place is 10% for $37. There are your prizes. Top 5 are going to make the money. So it's a podium plus 2 today. Ooh, we got Pocket Kings versus Ace-7 up at the top table. And Pocket Kings take out the Ace-7 and Rather Lost is on the sidelines. All done. Triple A is up to 48,000 now, and that puts them into 5th place. Though Rather can't spike that ace. Looks like we have Mr. Kriz sitting out, so time to go to the naughty list. and start writing down some names. Mr. Kriz wanted so badly to be in poker, and then he never showed up.
Who was that? Sorry, I was listening. I was eavesdropping next.
Mr. Kriz, and kicked out. So kicked out. You have been kicked out, Mr. Kriz.
Oh, do I do it? Do I do it? I mean, reading on I'm just. Fuck it.
Do it.
It's all in, boys. Sorry. Let's see those hands dirty.
Should I call with 3 and 9? I don't think so.
Mate, whatever
I don't
you want
think
to
so.
do, bro. But this is a rough stage now, and I mean, it's a rough stage of the table. So we're on to the second half. So this is the kind of thing. It's either you play smart or you don't play smart. Oh, she's had it. Oh, come on. He's got full house.
Let's go.
Each of them had a king 10, or no, Token had the king 10, Cujo had the king. Both had a...
Yeah, it's a split pot.
That's another one. So funny that these people beg, plead, and borrow to get into the poker tournaments, and then they sit out. Too funny. Confirmed. Josh NFT. Confirmed. He's rocking the Moonsters PFP. He's rocking a Moonsters PFP and is sitting out. Wow. Too funny. Okay, so there's all the kicked. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people make it to the final 27.
Amazing. Let's go.
So 24 with 5 kicked. So technically we only have 19 players right now. So we're trying to burn down these players so I can finally stop worrying about clicking stuff around. First place is sitting up at 83,600. Blinds are at 800, 1,600 with these final 23 players. And with the burns, we're looking at about 2 orbits of the dealer button to burn everyone out. Limbayer will be burned out probably on the next hand. Josh is being burned out right now, so he will be gone. Mr. Kriz is in for 1,600 on his table. He'll be burned down on the next orbit. Daft Juan still has 2,700 in chips. So does Adzashk from Canada. So it's going to take about 2 orbits to burn both of those players out of the tournament, and then we will be down to only the active players. This is...
Cujo, let's go all in.
We got an all-in? Uh-oh, we got an all-in up at the top table. He's screaming. Ooh, a 10-8 to an ace-king. 2 diamonds, but the diamonds don't show up for the 10-8, and John Metallica is off to the races. Derriar, 91 with the ace-king, hits 3 aces on the board, and up to 55,000. Limbayer is all in for his
on fire.
1,200. Pikachu's on fire. Uh-oh, where's Pika? Pika.
Literally, mate.
Pikachu folded. Come on, guys, fold. It's mine. Let's go.
This is
Thank you very
makes a fun poker tournament. Multi-millionaire Kev over there gets up to 27,000 in chips. What are we looking at? An average chip stack right now is 31,428.
Those are rookie numbers.
Run those numbers up. And what's up?
Yeah, pump those numbers up.
Up Dog is up. There's a little bit of a shout out for Philly and Big Bear. Getting her down. We're down to 20. Oh my goodness. This is not going to be very long, and we're going to be down to the final 18. Only sitter. Let's see, Mr. Crit. What are the antes? Antes are 20 or 250. So Mr. Kriz has basically got 3 hands, and he'll be out because he's only got 664 in chips. Ooh, you know what? Daft Juan is actually all in. He'll be out after this hand. So there goes Dap. He's down to his final chips, and Ad will be out of chips in 2 hands. So we're going to burn all of the sitter-outers down that fast. Blinds are up to 1,000, 2,000 already. So it's going pretty fast. It was going to last for about 2 hours is what I thought. Ace-Queen versus 8-10. Uh-oh, and dodges Pikachu. Big Bear doubles up through Pikachu.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I had ace 8 then, and I'm so glad I fucking folded.
That's not a very good starting hand. It's a good starting
No,
hand
it's
whenever
crap.
you're heads up, but beyond heads up or like a 3-way, ace 8 really doesn't play well.
No, if it was the beginning sessions, and then I would have probably seen it, but not this far in the game.
For those small money amounts. 5th place is all the way up to 52,300 in chips, and I see 7th, 6th, 5th, and 4th are all in the 54,000 to 51,000 range. So the difference in between 7th place and 4th place right now is less than 3,000 in chips, everyone. 2 pair for Joshki down on the bottom table brings him up to 45,000. Down to 19 players. We only need to lose 1 more. So whenever we lose Mr. Kriz, we are guaranteed to be at the final 2 tables.
Oh, shit. I'm excited now.
Price of poker going up.
Go on, Coco.
I want to see a showdown, damn it. Last time I went to play poker, I tripped, fell, dropped all my chips on the table before I even got to it, and they split them up and kept them.
And they took your ramen.
They did, man. They did all my ramens, and they made me buy them back 4 for 1.
Oh, damn. Harsh. Uh-oh, Kevin and
That's how it works.
Pikachu are getting it on here on a 6-9-4 King 6 table.
I had to bluff.
Pikachu.
I was bluffing, so I had to.
Pikachu had the bonger. King high flush.
I thought I wanted to make it look like I had the 6.
That's it. We are down to the final 18 here at H.A.M Radio Poker Tournament. Game, tournament, whatever you want to call it. We having fun. Sitting over here in the X Spaces, broadcasting simulcast over to YouTube. Coco knows all about that simulcast. There's Mr. Kriz. He's in for his last chip, so he's gone after this hand. So we'll be down to 16. That fast. Dropping quick, everyone. Prize pool at $370.
I think Dirty just got taken out. So Dirty lost. He had 3 8s, and he got taken out with 3 9s. What the fuck? That is like right to the nail.
Set over set. Good game, Dirty. Good game. Down to the final 16.
No, he's quietly breaking everything he owns. It's all good.
Over there cussing, throwing.
He takes it a little more serious. He takes it a little more serious than the rest of us, man.
The dog's running for his life.
Oh, yeah.
Down to 15. We'll be down to 14 here shortly after the next hand, guaranteed, because Ad will be all in after that. So we're already down to 14. Blinds are still at 1,000, 2,000. Blind levels will be going up here in 4 seconds. Ooh, we got an all-diamond flop up at the top table. Cujo and HD Graphics going at it. Cujo pushes all in on that diamond flop. 8-7 king flop. Oh my god, the bottom table had a king-king set. A king-king jack flop, 2 hearts on the bottom table. Cujo shows an ace of clubs.
Sorry, man. You got to be a prick that way, haven't you?
Starting to shine here at H.A.M Radio Poker Tournament.
Let's go.
Kevin,
I made
how are
everyone.
those gambling juices feeling over there? Are you back to playing
Good.
poker?
They're keeping me up for sure. I thought I'm gonna have an early night, but damn, I need to, I need to borrow some hours from my sleep. Maybe tomorrow then.
Oh, we got Ned Hoog up here on the stage. Congratulations, Ned Hoog. You're sitting in 10th place in the chips. What do you think about this poker broadcast here, Ned? And good talk.
Riveting.
Absolutely spellbound.
He said, "Woof,
Brilliant.
woof."
Yeah, whenever you sit on my stage with a microphone, you have to be ready at any given time because my eyes are darting everywhere. And if I see you up on the stage and I call you out, you got to be ready to answer quick.
I think if you look at the PFP, he's got his headphones on. That's all.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Yeah.
Treeple shows hockey sticks up at the top table. Getting it down. 14 to go. Won't be very long. We'll be at that final table, everyone. HD Graphic is now
It's getting
leading the
exciting.
tournament, just a little bit under 80,000. Adhidiva? Am I saying that right? I hope so. 77,000. Triple A sitting at 64,800. Pikachu's 59,300, which is the bounty winner. Hopefully Pikachu knows they've got a bounty winner. Maybe if somebody is at their table, maybe type to them, unless you don't want them to know that they want a bounty. Maybe type in there, hey, Pikachu, you want a $10 bounty, so that they know that they need to get in contact with me.
No. Pikachu, you want a $5 bounty. So if he didn't know, well, I'm just saying, if he didn't know how much it was, I mean,
$5 for Pikachu.
Yeah, you know. I mean, 5
That's
could go to the house. Fuck it. I love it.
God, I don't know what's happening today, boys. I haven't got a clue. I think the gut feeling on following is proving to be right.
Cujo, you still got chips. You're in the final 14. Anything can happen from here. All it's going to take is a flop or two.
I know, mate.
As long as you got chip in a chair, you're good to go.
All it takes is a royal flush.
Yep.
Yeah, the way I see it, it's kind of like because we're on the second level. As long as you're tripled or doubled up, you've kind of got the momentum to carry on and take your time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You've still got, what, 10 big blinds? Yeah, you've still got 10 big blinds, so still doing okay. It's not quite down to gut shot time yet.
I'm bringing that duck home. I am bringing that duck home.
That's the fucking spirit. Now we're talking.
Oh my goodness.
I'm bringing that dead duck back to life. Let's go.
Yeah, and then you can kill it again.
I honestly think we need to talk DDC into making like a little secondary set just of the dead ducks. Maybe have like a run of 10 of them, and maybe even have them like for prizes, and we can have a dead duck hanging in the window of a gas station. And have some sushi around it and have a dead duck hanging there, and maybe just make like one a legendary, one a rare, and have like, or maybe even only have like a run of 5 of them and give them away like as prizes. And we can have like a dead duck.
Absolutely. That's a good idea. I think slide into his DMs and he would be gladly...
Pocket Kings versus Pocket Queens at the bottom table. Pocket Kings hold on a 10-6, 10-2-6 board. Pikachu has tripled Anazia. Pikachu's up to 122,000. There's our first player over 100,000 in chips. And Pikachu, the bounty winner, is up to 122,000 in chips. And firing right back, trying to take out Anazia. Pikachu throwing that Pokeball.
What is happening?
997, 2 hearts on the board. Pika and Learn are on a side pot. There's 11,000 in the middle that Ann can win. There's 1,100 on the side pot right now. 997, 2 heart board. Jack of spades on the turn. Backdoor flush, backdoor straight came in. So if you have a 10-8, you got the straight. 10-8 for the straight. What do they got? Pikachu or Learned. Pikachu shows Jack 8. Then a Jack 4, and guess what? They split. Jack 4, Jack 8, Queen on the river, split pot, Jack's up. So Anne lives to see another day. Blinds are sitting at 1,500, 3,000 now. We're down to the final 14.
Oh, what's the plus 85? Is that plus 85 seconds or 85 what?
Where do you see it? Oh, whenever you're waiting just to make a decision? Yeah, that's your time bank.
Yeah, I mean, Triple A, if he's in the room, he plays quite smart, so I've picked up on that one. Yeah, I like his tactics, but yeah.
Repping that Nigerian flag for Triple A.
You know they're good hustlers, so it's
Absolutely. By necessity and fucking awesome people too, just so y'all know. Hey, I got a lot of friends from Africa out here in the Midwest. I work with a lot of them and they're some of the best fucking nicest people. They're the only people that are smiling when they see me coming. So there's something to them, I gotta say.
what's their name then when they see you coming?
Coco! I love it. It's so cool. And then you know what it is? If you get in, I got in with one Gambian family, and I trained the guy to taught him how to paint. Now he's like the lead painter for a giant corporation out here, and he trains a lot of painters from all over the world. And he's like a cleric in their Muslim community. And I went to go work at the state hospital, and I trained police officers how to restrain people and stuff out there. And there's a lot of Gambians. And when I got there to start my job the first day, man, they had food for me. They knew I was coming. It was just the coolest thing ever. And all the Gambians that were there, that worked there, all came there to the training center. They brought me food. It was so cool. And then they all went back to work. And I didn't even know that was going to do that shit, you know? So.
Yeah, it's the same with, I'll be honest, I'm bring the Indian. Same with that kind of reminds me of that way of living. And it's a shame, because a lot of humanity have forgot that kind of structure.
Oh yeah, man! It's the simplicity about the people, and they get their enjoyment from simple things in life, and not the fucking shiny, flashy stuff. And I like that too.
Yeah. I mean, I can relate to it because social media has a big part to play in this factor, where it becomes a lot of greed and hostility. But, yeah. I can ramble on, mate, for hours. Do you know what I mean? This is kind of a debate that is non-winning.
So yeah. Cujo, I know that you missed the last poker tournament. What do you think of how the poker tournaments are done over here?
I absolutely give you the full respect, fella. I mean, the atmosphere when I was in the last round and watching it, and I stayed from beginning to finish and seeing everybody communicate, the communities coming together, and that's what I'm trying to. I'll wait.
Ooh, and Anna is gone. Pocket aces to a flopped ace. Runner jack. Aces full. Kimty up to 75,000 in chips, and Anna is the 14th place finisher. So 13 to go. Everyone is on the leaderboard now. Here we go. Pikachu's in first, Montessori's in second, Kimty's in third, Adhidiva's in fourth, HD Graphic fifth, Gary's in sixth, Triple A is in seventh, Josh D eighth, Learn ninth, Needhoot 10th, Cujo's in 11th, Multimillionaire just jumped over Cujo, so now Multimillionaire's in 11th, Cujo down to 12th, and Big Bear repping the Updog community is in 13th. And he is low man on the totem pole. That's what I like to call it whenever we get down to the final 13. Are you low man on the totem pole? How far to the bottom of the totem pole? Big Bear's only got 4,600 left in chips. Blinds are 1,500 and 3,000. 13 players left. We're at the 25
Come
minute
on,
after
Triple A.
mark.
Give me those chips. Give me those trips. Go on, in you get. Oh. Thank you very much, mate.
Hey, nice, guys. You know what? I'm second from the back.
You got chips, though. That's all that matters, Kevin. You got chips.
I'm waiting for an all-in, so you guys know.
If you got chips, you're still alive.
We got quite a few people in here. Not too bad for a little pop-up spacer. Kim T is down there in the audience. So we've got one of the people in there. So is Adhidiva. Am I saying that name right, Ad? You can throw a thumbs up. I'm sitting there looking at your PFP. HD Graphic. HD Graphic is in here. HD Graphic, did you see the message that I sent to you? You are owed money from the last poker tournament. So get with me behind the scenes and we'll get that money over to you from the last monthly.
It's all right. I'll collect it for him and then let him know later.
Chris is still in here. Chris, you might be listening in. You can give us a thumbs up. What do you think of what is going on in here today? Is your dead duck being on the line? Do you think it's going to go to a worthwhile winner? Looking for that thumbs up from Chris there. Don't see it yet. He might be busy, though. You never know. A-Shock's still sitting up here on the stage, repping the ham community. He's out there with his family, but he's still listening in. Oh, Big Bear just got boot. Das Boot. Down to 12. We are down to the final 12.
I just want to get to the top 10 now.
Now it becomes hold on time, because as we work our way through these next two people out, we're going to get down to hand-to-hand play once we reach 10 people, and there's only going to be 5 people on each table, so the blinds will start going up a little bit faster, the chips will start moving around the table a little bit faster, and people will start getting a little bit more edgy. Down to the final 12, blinds at 2,000, 4,000, Ham Radio Poker. Being played over here at gas stations.
Just hold it straight.
Oh,
that's a terrible one, isn't it?
That's a gut shot.
So I think that's fucking river rats.
I hate those. Oh, Derry is all in. Montessori makes the call. 8 jack. Oh man, that was almost a straight flush. Holy cow. Missing a straight flush with a 7 or a jack of hearts. Montessori takes out Derry. Derry finishes in 12th. Now Multimillionaire is on the bottom of the totem pole. Cujo sitting right there in 10th place, looking at the transfer spot. Nidhoog in the transfer spot at 19,000. 9th, 10th, and 11th are all under 20,000 in chips. Blinds at 2,000, 4,000, so that means they've got less than 5 big blinds. 8-9 to a 7-8. 7-8 flopped to pair. Learn is up to 81,700 now through Kim T. So Kim T just gets legs chopped out from underneath. Ooh, Pocket Queen. Oh my god, HD Graphic just wiped Cujo and the Pocket Ladies. Oof, flopped Trip Kings. So Cujo out in 11th, and we are into hand-to-hand play, folks. Down to the final 10. We're coming up on the final table. Who's it gonna be? Montessori leading the way at 169,000 now. Joshki sitting at 90,000. Pikachu at 87.9. Learn at 81.7. And HD Graphic at 76.6. Hand-to-hand play. Triple all in against Nidhoog. Ace Queen to a King 10. Queen and a 10 on the board. Need a king to stay alive. No king! Ace on the river. Triple has taken out Nidhoog. And we are down to the final table, everyone.
No way. Whoa. I'm in the final table. Let's go.
Let's go.
Final table.
Oh my god. I'm in the trenches.
Let's go. $370 prize pool. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Final table begins with Montessori on the button and the chip leader at 164,000. Triple is in the small blind at 2,000. Learn's in the big blind at 4,000. Triple has 50,500. Learn has 66. Joshki at 89. Adhidiva sitting at 54,000. HD Graphic at 75.6. Kim T at 34. Pikachu at 98,000. And Multimillionaire trying to double up quickly on the final table. Pushes all in. There's a 26,600 pot. Gets a call from and a call from Pikachu. There's 42,800 out there. Jack 10-4. 2 diamonds, 42,800. Now we got backdoor flush possibilities in both diamonds and spades. Learn bets. 1/3 pot bet called by Pikachu and a jack. We got hooks. Hooks on the outsides. Learn all bets almost all in. Bets a full pot. What do we got? 310 to an 8 king. 310's good. Learn takes out Multimillionaire. First hand of the final table, and Multimillionaire out in 9th. Learn up to 115,000. So now we have 2 players above 115,000. Down to the final 8. We got to lose 3 to get into the money. Who's going to be the odd people out? I see D Swift with her hand up, but you know what, D Swift? You should have gotten up here a little bit sooner. We're at the final table now. Now it's time to call some action. This is H.A.M Radio Poker Tournament. This is the final table, brought to you by Gas Station Sushi and Lord Galaban. Everybody out there in YouTube land, I hope you're having fun. We got roughly 25 minutes until the break. I'm pretty sure we're going to make the break. As you can see by everyone here at the final table on the broadcast, we've only got one person with fire around their name. Learn is sitting there with fire, and Pikachu has ice around her name. Or it might be a guy, I don't know. Pikachu might be a guy, never know. I don't see any actual female NFTs. Maybe Kim T is rocking a female MT. Treeple has a personalized NFT. Joshki has one as well. Learn, making those aces work. Wow, Learn is on fire right now. 2 hands in a row. Hitting it up from, I believe that is the New Zealand flag, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure it is. What do we got to see? Man, you know what? Every single person here at the final table now is rocking a different country flag. I recognize
I fucking love that.
Right? Treeple just pushed all in pre-flop for 44,000 to blinds of 2,500, 5,000. And no call. Treeple takes back their money and takes 27,000 as well, up to 66,000. Blinds are at 25 and 5,000 for another 2.5 minutes. Joshki's on the button now. Ad Hadiva is on the small blind. HD Graphic in the big blind. Pikachu, min call, 5,000. Montessori, 5,000, min call. Treeple with the 5,000. Uh-oh, we got a family affair going on here pretty much. Yes, we do. 34,800. Flop comes out 3 King 7. Rainbow board. Ad Hadiva reconnecting, so we got a little bit of time. 57 seconds on the time clock. You get 1 minute if you disconnect to reconnect. Gives me a chance to take a quick drink of water. HD Graphic has cards from the big blind. One of the things, if you min call, you're letting you are letting the big blind play any 2 cards. And they get to see the flop for free because they're already in the big blind. So if you have a good hand, you maybe should think about 2x in the bet and at least make the big blind make a decision. Montessori leads out with a 1/3 pot bet. 46,000 in the pot now. Learn makes the call. Fold, fold. Pikachu folds it away. We got a 10 of hearts, so we got a backdoor heart possibility with the 10 of hearts. Half pot bet for Montessori. 28,800. And a call from Learn. We got 115,000 chip pot now. Flush does not come in. Backdoor flush, or backdoor straight did show up. Ooh, Montessori shows the king. Montessori flopped a king, and that's all it took. Well, Montessori, first player over 200,000 in chip. Learn is down to 117,000. HD Graphic in the small blind. Kim T in the big blind. 25 and 5,000, still the blinds. Ante is sitting at 600. Ace 10 7, 2 clubs on this flop. So we got backdoor straight possibilities, backdoor flush possibilities coming in with clubs. Kim T likes what she sees, pushes all in for 26-8. Montessori makes the call. Ace 10 to an ace deuce. Uh-oh. And the deuce on the river does not help Kim T. Kim T out in 8th place. Montessori up to 244,000 in chips. Montessori has found the perfect time to get hot with only 8 players left. But will they be able to keep the momentum going? That's the question. Got 1 blind since Kim T got booted on that one. We need to lose 2 more players to be in the money. Only the top 5 are going to walk away with money tonight. This morning. Tonight somewhere in the world. It's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Jack 8-9. 2 club flop. 24,000 in the middle. Sure. Montessori. Oh, HD Graphic pushes all in on that flop of Jack 8-9. 2 clubs. Montessori put to the test, and Montessori has to fold it away. HD Graphic shows flopped 2 pair. Pikachu would have flopped an open-ended straight. So HD Graphic up to 89,000 in chips now. That's a good pot to win. Montessori gets the big blind now. Blinds have went up 3,000, 6,000 now. Joshki with a 3x raise out of middle position. 32,000 in the middle right now. And gets the blinds to fold away. It's a blind stealer. There's our first blind stealer. Ripped
Blind
that
stealer.
worm burner across the table and took those blinds. Pikachu now on the button. Montessori in the small blind. Treble in the big blind. Fold from under the gun and under the gun +1. Adhediva thinking about what they want to do. They got 39,700 in chips on 3,000, 6,000 blinds. They'd really have to have a good hand. HD Graphic putting Triple's big blind to the test with an all-in. And HD steals. Wow, Montessori shows pocket Wayne Gretzky. Woo! And Triple shows ace or 9-5. So Montessori's one of Montessori's 9s were gone. HD Graphics showed an ace. Wow, fold and Wayne Gretzky in the small blind, able to get away from it. Down to just the blinds. Triple protects their small blind. We got a King 4 Jack flop, 17,000 in the middle, 2 spades, black board. Learn takes this one, so Learn gets back a little bit of chips, back up to 129,000. Let's see, we got Triple, Pikachu, and Adheva all under or right around. You know what? There's only 4,000 in chips separating Adheva, Triple, and Pikachu. Pikachu just pushes all in. We got 9,000. We got 14,000 out there in the middle. So Pikachu bets 42,000 into a 14,000 bot and gets a blind stealer. Pikachu rips that. Oh, shows big slick suited. Joshki shows king queen suited in spades. Sheesh, we are seeing some good poker, everyone. Some good poker being played. Joshki sitting there with only an 18 VPIP. That man is playing nice and tight. So is Adhediva sitting with a 21 VPIP. All the other players are all over a 50 VPIP. Wow. We got 9-8-5, 2 clubs, black board this time, 3-handed onto the flop. These hands are going really quick right now. Ooh, Adhediva pushes in some chips. We got a 66,000 chip pot. It would be, ooh, what, 23,000 of HD Graphic just to call here after that 1/3 pot bet. HD Graphic into the time bank. They got 2 minutes they can sit here and think. HD Graphic trying to think about what Adhediva might have had in the big blind. Says, what do you got? HD Graphics shows a 7 for a gut shot straight draw. Pikachu folds away under the gun. Under the gun +1 folds away. Middle position and penultimate. Both call. Joshki on the button folds it away. We'll add, oh, Adheva pushes all in from the small blind. Wow. What is there? 18. There's 23,000 out there. So Adheva wants that 23,000 and gets it. Triple showing Queen 10 offsuit. Adhediva says, I'm not showing any more cards because somebody's calling them. Getting some folds. Montessori from under the gun calls for min bet. 4-handed to the flop. 4-8-7. We got a rainbow board. 29,000. Bet from Montessori. Half pot bet. 43,000 in the middle. Fold, fold, and a fold around. Montessori takes her. Triple. Oh, Montessori shows Wayne Gretzky again. Pocket 9s for Montessori. Triple is just having a ball showing their cards. They can't get away from not showing their cards. Here, look at my cards. Here, look at my cards. You might not want to give out all that information that much. These other poker players might be able to use it against you. We got 8 queens, 7-5, 3 clubs on this board now. It's the small blind versus the big blind. 9 on the river. Any 6 will make a straight now. Pikachu pushes in. And Pikachu doubles up. Think Pikachu had a 6 there? Maybe, possibly. 9 for the straight. Blinds are at 4,000, 8,000. Getting pricey now. 15 minutes until the break. We still got 7 players on the table playing for that $370 prize pool and that dead duck. There is a dead duck NFT up there waiting for first place, plus $13.20. Second place is going to walk away with $92.50 from the prize pool, $66.60 for third place, fourth place $48.10, and fifth place $37 in this free roll. Sponsored by the H.A.M radio community. Chadette put in some money, A-Shock put in some money, then Texas Crypto Chris put in a dead duck and said, let's party.
Don't forget about Monkey. Monkey put in some money too.
Oh yeah, Monkey did too. I'd have to whip out my little thing. Oh, yeah. And Mad Hatter. Yeah, Mad Hatter put in $100 too. So I'm gonna have to beat on Mad Hatter's door and say,
man.
where's the money? Where's the money? Cujo put in that
Yeah, those
bounty.
guys.
Which Pikachu.
They're all real rich, in case anybody knows.
Well, we all know that Hatter has lots of money. Oh, skip
We
straight
love
on
Hatter.
the board. Rainbow. Oh, aces to kings. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Joshki with the pocket kings run into the weapons of mass destruction from Montessori. And Montessori is now up to 337,000 in chips. Oh, my goodness. Treeple,
It's getting
bottom
exciting,
of the
man.
totem pole. We have 6 players left. Will Treeple manage to ladder up and get into that 5th place spot, or will it be one of these other players? Montessori has a commanding chip lead right now.
I know we've been seeing some aggressive betting though here lately, Doug.
Oh,
Big time.
yeah. Cards are flying, chips are flying out there. Not a whole lot of pre-flop raising except for all-ins or mins. So, see, there's the min. 26,000 in the middle. And there's another min call. Lets the big blind see the flop for free. Flop comes out 10, 10, 7. We got binary on the board. 2 diamonds. The 1/3 pot bet from Montessori. And a raise from Learn. And Montessori has to fold it away. Montessori finally gets called down to the mat. Montessori was trying to use those chips like a cudgel. Didn't mind losing it. Learn back up to 125. Add Hadiva sitting at 55,000. HD Graphic at 94,000. Pikachu 45,000. And Treeple only 12,008. And here's the line in the sand for Treeple. Treeple says, I'm going right now. Learn says, okay, I'll bite. Add Hadiva, be 12,800. 43 to them. Add Hadiva can get away from anything that's not a premium hand. Pikachu makes the call as well. We got 9-2-10. We got Doyle Brunson on the board. We got 2 spades on the board as well. 48,000, triples all in. 3rd spade, queen of spades. So we got a flush possibility and a straight possibility. Learn with the 1/3 pot bet on that 3rd spade. Pikachu makes the call, and a 4th spade. We got 9, 10, queen, jack, all in spades. Any king of spades, any 8 of spades is a straight flush. Who's got it? King of spades for the straight flush. Pikachu, straight flush to the king. Oh my goodness, what a hand. Pikachu now up to 129,000 in chips. Straight flush, what a hand. And Treeple finishes in 6th place. We have our final 5. Congratulations, final 5, and we are in the money. What a hand. A straight flush to the king in spades. Next hand out, we got 4 players in this hand. 7, 6, 10, all in clubs. 37,000 in the middle, and I am covered in goosebumps. Oh my goodness. Straight flush at the final table, final 6 on the button, on the money bubble, no less. On the money bubble, Pikachu comes together and finds the mass. Finds the payoff. Finds the king high straight flush. Wow.
It's pretty much the only hand I've never had in poker, mate. The only hand.
6-5 jack, rainbow board on this one. Blinds are going at it. Uh-oh. Learn, pushing out again. Montessori folds it away again. I think Learn might have Montessori's number right now, because every time Montessori makes a bet and Learn's in the hand, Learn bumps that puppy. Montessori's trying to steal, I think, with those chips. Learn keeps on chipping up, though.
There might be blood in the water, Doug. Might be blood in the water.
Montessori's played 56% of all of their hands, Learn's at 57%, Pikachu's at 58%, HD Graphic 52% of all of their hands played, and then there's Ad Hadiva sitting at 22% of the hands played. So 1 out of every 5 hands Ad Hadiva decides they want to play. We've got backdoor flush possibilities and a backdoor straight possibility for a wheel on the board right now with a 3-2 Queen 5, 2 spades, 2 diamonds. We got a 1/3 pot bet from HD Graphic and a call from the other 2 players. Jack of clubs is a wash card on that board. Who was going for the straight? Who was going for the... Yep. 2 different people going for flushes. The ace jack over there in diamonds. We had 2 spades up there with Ad Hadiva, and HD Graphic catches the jack. Or was that a queen? It might have been a queen. Might have been a queen. So HD Graphic is now up to 138,000. Learn down to 58,000 with that busted flush draw. Ace 9-5. Oh, we got Dolly Parton working 9 to 5 out there right now on the board. A 10 of diamonds. We got 3 diamonds on the board now. Blind versus blind. 9-5, Ace 10, 3 diamonds. I can hear Dolly Parton in the background warming up. And an ace
That was dirty
hits the
over here.
river. We got 2 aces on the board. Weapons of mass destruction sitting on the board. Who's got an ace? There's an ace queen. Oh my goodness. Ad Hadiva finds ace queen. The lady pays. Trip aces.
Whoa.
Nice hand, Ad Hadiva. Gives
Right
them
when he
the-
needed it, man.
Yeah,
right when he needed it.
Exactly. Right when they needed it the most. 5,000,
Well,
10,000 are the
he's excited.
blinds. Playing it down here. Ham Radio Poker. We are in the money. Everyone at the final table right now has made a little bit of money. Who's going to walk away with that dead duck NFT, though? 7-4-5. Flopped possible straight. 2 spades for a backdoor flush possibility. Pikachu betting out, over bet. Trying to get the 60,000 that's out there, making HD Graphic think twice. Ad Hadiva, it would be all of their 46,000 in chips. Got the time bank working. 104 seconds, so Ad Hadiva can take their time, decide what they want to do here. We got 7-4-5, 2 spades on the board. Now it's over to HD Graphic. Small blind. You know what? They might have had some of this. And they have to fold it away. HD Graphic shows 2 spades and a 7-3. Wow. How do you fold in that position, HD Graphic? Good fold, sir. Good fold. Pikachu now up to 150,900 in chips. Montessori still rocking that 300,000 stack. Got a 2-to-1 on the entire table, basically. Montessori gonna push Pikachu a little bit, and Pikachu answers back. We got 4-9, 8-9. We got Wayne Gretzky on the board. Total rainbow board. 43,000 half pot bet for Montessori, and Montessori stops the bleeding. Montessori shows an 8 for 9s and 8s. Up to 357,000. Pikachu down to 114. Learn, bottom of the totem pole now for Learn at 34,400. They've already got 10,000 out there. We got 5. Oh, we got Motown. Motown on the board. Jackson 5. 2 5s and a jack. Motown sitting on the board. Michael Jackson sitting out there. Hee hee. Jack 5. Learn.
Okay.
Likes it. All in. Learn. All in. There's a pot of 70,000. Montessori. Learn. Doubles up. That gets the double up. Jackson 5 pays off for Learn. You like that, Coco? How I did that?
Learn's been going back and forth, man. He's been up and down. Sometimes he thinks he's taking a beating, but not that time.
Little bit. HD Graphic in under the gun. Oh, we got a family affair. Family affair. All 5 players with cards, and the flop comes out 6-6 ace. Rainbow board. Oh my goodness, that's a danger board actually. 5-handed, any ace, or any 6 right now would be a disaster. Fold, fold, fold. Montessori made the 1/3 pot bet. Oh, pocket 5s for Pikachu. Oh, speed limit, no good. Gotta up that speed limit. Gotta up them numbers, Pikachu. 55, no good. Speed limit, bomber to an ace on the flop. Blinds are 6,000, 12,000. Ante is 1,500. So every single hand, decent amount in the middle. Ooh, HD graphic. Push it. Oh, Montessori, snap calls. Queens to an ace 10. 10 on the board. Got it. Oh, didn't dodge the ace. Oh, my goodness. Queens go down in flames again. That's the second time we've seen queens go down in flames. Cujo had queens and it sent him down in flames. HD graphic out in 5th place. Congratulations, HD graphic. You're going to pick up a little bit more than $37 in winnings today for HD graphic. They're going to win also the amount that they're owed from the last poker tournament. So there you go. HD graphic wins 37 here plus what they'll get from the last poker tournament that they didn't collect their winnings from. Down to the final 4. Who's going to make the podium? Now we're looking at a podium finish. Ad Hadiva says, line in the sand right here. Pikachu says, I'll make the call. So does Montessori. We got a side pot. Ace, 4, 5. Blackboard, 2 clubs. Pikachu and Montessori on the side. 9 of diamonds on the turn. 72,000 in the middle. And an 8 on the river. Brings in a possible straight with a 6, 7. What do we got? 10 jack to a 4, 7. A 4. 4 is good for Pikachu. Ad Hadiva flopped 4 to a flush but couldn't make it work. Ad Hadiva out in 4th place, winning $48.10. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Learn is all in. We're down to the podium and Learn pushes all in, trying to chip up right now. Montessori makes the call with an ace 3 to pocket 7s, queen 3, 8 board. The 7s are good so far, just got to dodge an ace, and does. Learn doubles up through Montessori. Montessori still has 405,000 in chips, but now Learn has a bullet in the gun.
That was a bold move, Learn. Very bold.
Hey, pocket 7s 3-handed is a monster hand. Montessori raising it up. Oh, we got 3-handed. We got 76,000 in the middle right now. Ace 7, 9 rainbow board, 76,500 in the middle. Pikachu 1/3 pot bet. Montessori sitting as the chip leader. Been the chip leader for quite a while. We got 2 minutes until the break. Queen of diamonds on the turn brings us to a rainbow board. Possible backdoor straight. There's the backdoor straight coming in with the 5. 8, 6 would be a straight. Pikachu likes it. Betting an ace, maybe? Montessori saying, I might have a straight. Montessori putting Pikachu to the test. Here we go. Queen 9 for 2 pair to a 5, 6. Oh, no. Oh, Pikachu made the bluff and walked into 2 pair. Oh, Pikachu out in 3rd place.
Brutal. Woo. Brutal. Pikachu, you fought a great game, man. Awesome.
Montessori leading the way with a 5-1 chip count now, going up against Learn. Learn was low man on the totem for quite a while, but look at that. Laddered up all the way to 2nd place now, guaranteed. 1st place, Dead Duck and $13. 2nd place, $92.50. That Dead Duck is worth $120. We found out just from the mint, so that's what we called it as the prize. Learn, first hand to heads up, folds 2-5 to Montessori's 7-10. Heads up, 6,000, 12,000 are the blinds. 45 seconds left in this blind level. Montessori bets it up, 3x. Learn pushes all in. Here we go. Ace 5 versus Ace Queen. Queen hits the board. Learn is way ahead. 90-10 favorite and holds. 90-10 favorite holds there on the flop with that Ace Queen to an Ace 5. So Learn gets the double up. It's not over. We're still going. Approaching that.
He's going to need a little more than
end
that.
Of the 2nd hour here. 12,000. Ace 7, 6. Rainbow board. 27,000 in the middle. Montessori has lost connection, so we got a little bit of a break. Take a drink of water. Look at that screen. Watch what's going on. And just like I said, we got Learn pushing all in. Montessori after that bet and a fold. So Learn has now doubled up again, basically. Flopped 2 pair.
What?
Wow, Learn on fire. And that brings us into the break. Montessori.
I think Learn is doing the one thing. I think he's doing what he has to do to get this done if he wants to get it done. He's making the moves right now.
Montessori sitting at 504,000 and Learn at 155,000. We are on break. Let's run that chatette commercial again. Here we're checking out the chatette with the Lord Galaban Broadcast Studio. This is a fairly new token, just created a little while ago, but they are a sponsor of the Poker Collab tournament that's going to be happening every single month. They're sponsor this month, so let's go ahead and check them out. Chatette Soul is the tagline on X. This is their X page. We can hit their Chatette coin XYZ right here. We'll pop over there. This is what's on it. You can hit their deck screener from there, go to X, and join into their Telegram. It's a very small Telegram, so now would be a good time to join in. About 500 people in their Telegram. This is what it should look like. It shows 583 people, 145 online in the Telegram, having all kinds of fun there. Go back over here real quick. We'll go down. There's a little bit community called. We delivered Chatette. They actually have a merch shop already, so congratulations. All-time highs, hitting it up. Some of the better things, the longer you hold, Chatette. So this is the Chatette coin. We'll go ahead and check it out. They launched about 8 days ago. Very nice growth so far. So far, it's been doing very well. 439 holders, 41K volume. This quickly ends, sitting at a 551K market cap, 78K in liquidity. So it's a good liquidity to a market cap. And doing very, very well. 41K volume means that there's some decent movement going on with this. And you know what? It's very nice movement. Guy buys, sells. Looking at that all-time high, it's right there, it looks like, 573,000. So they're not all that far from an all-time high. Come and check out Chatette. Come and have some fun, get to know the community, and can't wait to see you on the poker tables, everyone. Bye.
To get to the final table, I got there. I had a little bit of chips left, like 12,000 or something, and I had like decent cards. So I was like, it's now or never. And then someone else took them from me, and yeah, the rest is history. I'm gonna go and study for the next one.
Well, you're walking away with one of the dopest PFPs I've seen in a long time. I got to tell you that. So that's cool.
Yeah, DDC hooked me up. So the duck that you see on my PFP is actually one of the ones that I got when I minted my ducks, and he made the background as the founding feathers, official background, and kind of mixed those two together. So I got a custom PFP with my.
It's amazing, man. The colors are wicked cool. I'm an artist, so the thing I go for always is the artwork immediately, and I freaking love that one, man. It's really good, really cool.
Yeah, definitely pops up. I'm excited and happy to have those ducks in my wallet and belong to a great community.
Yeah, invest in the team, not the meme, man.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal.
You learned that from A-Shop. I learned that from A-Shop like 6 months ago, 7 months ago, and it's the truth still today, and it always will be, I think.
Absolutely. Makes sense, right?
The hardest part of the team, which I'm finding at the moment, I'm gonna express my opinion. We're still around these spaces. It's the toxicity from other characters. I mean, the PFP characters, we all hide behind the PFP. I mean, I'm as true as anything. If you look at my profile, I mean, I don't treat it like Facebook. I don't treat it like Instagram. But this is the kind of spaces we're in at the moment where there aren't. There are a lot of true people, but you have to find them within certain teams, and then it's obviously putting your trust in others. And I know you shouldn't trust others, but trust comes down with like the respect of being around others, if you know what I mean. It's earned, and I'm finding a lot of toxicity still with people that are coming into spaces. And I mean, the question is, how do you manage to control this toxicity? How do you manage to stop these people coming in? If you stop these people coming in, you looked at it like you look like you're slamming them down, and then you're the toxic person. Do you know what I mean? It's a fine balance, isn't it? Let's be honest.
And Cujo, we're back to play, so let's get back to broadcasting.
Roger, mate.
We're back to the heads up, the start of the third hour here. Montessori and Learn heads up in the H.A.M radio poker tournament. So Montessori sitting at 548,000, Learn at 83,000, blinds are 8,016. Montessori leading out with a 3x bet. I can see Montessori now starting to really use chips as a weapon. Here in the heads up, any pocket pair, there should be a raise. Any ace, any king, any queen in your hand, you should be raising. And here we go, 8-6 versus ace-9. And an 8 hits the board, but so does an ace. Montessori has doubled up Learn, so now Learn is back up to 166,000. Just what I was saying. Any ace, any king, any queen, you should be raising pre-flop, heads up. Gotta play those middle-of-the-road hands. Any pair, you're a coin flip to any other two cards, even with a pocket pair of deuces. Queen 8-10, we got a skip straight on the board this time. Montessori bumps, Learns. There's 187,000. We got 3 diamonds. Backdoor straight possibility. Queen 8-10 still. And an ace on the river of clubs. 187,000. Neither one of them are betting. Montessori bets out. Half pot bet. And Montessori had it locked on down. Had the queen on the flop, made the flush on the turn. So Learn down to last few skinnies. Montessori raises it up. Here we go. All in. 2-8 to a queen 10. 10 on the board, but an 8 is live. Ace on the turn. 10 on the river. 10s for Learn. So Learn hits trip 10s. So Learn back up to 146. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Learn feels like a yo-yo right now. Montessori can't seem to swing that axe the proper way. It keeps on hitting a tree over there, hitting a post over there, hit a piece of metal over there, lopped off a goat's head. Trying to get it done, though.
You gotta go for the neck.
10-3,
You gotta go for the neck.
queen. You gotta go for the neck. Rainbow board. Montessori betting out, trying to end it here. Pulls Learn back down to 74,000. So Montessori back up to 585. Shows a stone cold bluff with 9 deuce. Oh boy. That was cold-hearted. Cold-hearted. Blinds are 8,000, 16,000. Learns all in. Here we go again. 7-4 to a 6-2. 5-2, 8. Queen looking to dodge a 7 and does. Learn hits 2 pairs. 6-2. No! Hits the straight. The 7-4 for the straight on the river. Oh my God. Learn made 2 pair, but Montessori with the 6 hit the gut shot straight. It's over. It is over. Montessori, man, held the lead forever there at that final table. Once they got the lead, they went, I'm holding on to this. I want that duck. Learn finishes in second. Pikachu in third. Adhediva in fourth. And HD Graphic fifth. Those are the money winners. Congratulations for the H.A.M Radio Poker Tournament. All of the winners need to contact me behind the scenes. For Montessori, they will need to send their ETH wallet to me and their Soul wallet, so I can send them out their $13.20, and I can forward the ETH wallet onto Texas Crypto Chris. Make sure that as one of the money winners, you take a screenshot just like this. This is your report card at the end of the game for you. No, actually, the report card is the other one. I'm sorry. This is just for me. If you want to contact Crypto Chris, make sure you have your report card there, Montessori, because that's a very valuable NFT. We want to make sure it gets to the right people. Learn, Pikachu, Adhediva, and HD Graphic will all need to contact me with their Soul addresses so we can get them their winnings. And man, let's go back over the prize pool. The prize pool was $370 total. Pledges were by Texas Crypto Chris, a dead duck, and $100 in Chatette. A-Shock threw in another $50 in Chatette, and Mad Hatter threw in $100. I don't know if Mad Hatters was in Chatette. So these prizes could very well be paid off in Chatette, depending on what the sponsors send in. Cujo also put up a $10 bounty on Texas Crypto Chris's head, and that was won by Pikachu, the third place winner. So Pikachu actually walked away with $76.60 with the bounty win. And first place got that dead duck, like I said, from the Dead Duck Collective, and $13.20. And Learn, I need to put in Learn's name here, walked away with $92.50. Learn wins. So there's their name. Let me get Montessori's poked in here real quick. TESSORI 12. So there's everyone's name. I'll be making that post up. And Kev's still up here. A-Shock's still up here. Coco and Cujo. A-Shock, man, you're still up here repping the H.A.M radio team. What do you think? How was it?
Absolutely. It was amazing, man. Honestly, you do a great job commentating. Seemed like the game flowed pretty well. Shout out to all the winners, and just let me know what I gotta send that over to you. I'll keep checking my DMs.
Yeah, I'll actually send you over the main GSSP account so that you know where to send it to, because I do everything out of the main
Well, again, I
GSSP
appreciate
account.
you hosting it.
Yes, sir. Go and have a wonderful
Sure.
rest of your day. Kevin, as the co-host, thank you, thank you for being my co-host. Coco was kind of like a co-host. Cujo also was co-hosting for quite a while. Thank you to all of the Dead Duck community. And Kevin, this was the first one where you were actually in the broadcast. What do you think?
I absolutely love it. Like I said, brings back old memories when I used to play poker more, and yeah, exciting. Love to join the next one for sure. Excited for the next one, and hopefully closer to the first spot. Today was the final table, which was still quite good. Out of what 50 people
55.
that were 55 down to 10, right? Ninth place, I think I got. So
Yeah, I think you made the final table. Let me see. Yes, you made
yeah,
ninth
yeah,
place.
I did. I went all in first hand on the final table.
Man, pretty good poker tournament, I think. Want to thank Coco and
Yeah, hey,
Pepe Verse for joining us today. Coco, mic is yours.
absolutely. Hey, listen, I wanna say thank you, man. Number one, gas station sushi poker. What a professional job you always do. Thanks for always having me up here hosting with you. I love it. I'm learning so much, but I like seeing people get bloodied up and their ass kicked on the weekends, and this is where it's at. But no, for real, it's really good. You did a great job. You always do, Doug. But A-Shock, Monkey, Hatter, man, all you guys at Chadette and the Dead Ducks, I'm telling you now, rock solid communities. Both of you guys, I've known A-Shock and Monkey and Hatter, you guys, for a long time since I've been here. And you guys always steered me and my family right. And I know that we kind of there's three of us here, and we invest together, we lose together, we win together, and we hold together. And like we hold Chadette for sure. I love the Dead Ducks artwork. And yeah, dude, hey man, you guys are all good. Thanks for having me here. It was my pleasure being up here, getting to call this with you, Doug. And hopefully I'll get to be here for the next one, man. And thanks a lot for having me.
Yes, sir. Cujo, you still have a microphone. What did you think?
Mate, I always, like I was saying on our last break, when I was watching the last space and the last game, it was an absolutely awesome community. I mean, it brought so many people together and like-minded people. So this game has been absolutely awesome. The giveaways from everybody, much appreciated to everybody giving the giveaways, including Chris as well as A-Shock and Hatter and Monkey, etc. So yeah, I can't wait for the next one. Not the free roll, but I'm really want to get into the next buy-in one. So I missed it on the last one. I was so devastated, but at least now the computer's set up, the VPN's done, and we can have a good game on the next tournament.
Well, the next guaranteed buy-in is going to be the May monthly tournament. It's going to be either a $5 or a $10 bounty, to where everybody has a bounty on their heads, and there might actually be a couple of extra bounties as well. So just stay tuned to that. Irish.
Yeah, I just loved it. But if is Pikachu come up to channel or is he not? Or
I don't see Pikachu here in the spaces, but I do see Irish Wick down there. Irish, I sent you a microphone. You just gave me a phone call. Do you need me to call you? Come up here on the stage. We have a special guest, Mad TV. Irish is taking his time. Do I need to send you another invite there? Do. Get up here, Irish. Gonna make you wait. Well, while Irish is getting ready to come up here on the stage, thank you to everyone out there in YouTube land. This has been Gas Station Sushi Poker. We have hosted for Ham Radio Poker for the entire team, Hatter, Ashok, and Monkey. Ashok was up here on the stage the whole time, so I want to give a special shout out to Ashok. And we're going to shut down this YouTube broadcast. We're going to keep the spaces going and have a whole lot of fun once we turn off this broadcast. So everyone out there